trash cans.
Uh,
Who are you talking about, Chris?
this is what happens when I watch a full game. Usually I come in and I just keep tabs on it. I watch a full game and they fuck up. Dude, that's why Friday night I'm either watching again. I'm watching Terrifier 2 again. Fuck it. I'm going to the goddamn movies. Yeah, because I have my ENT appointment. I'm on a fucking steroid now.
Oh, for your ears?
Prednisone.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's supposed to open up my station tube. So hopefully, the ringing to go away. Because that could be a thing, or I could have. They were trying everything before hearing aids and surgery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And apparently I have a deviated septum. I didn't know that shit.
Well, that's probably from years of that's probably from years of shit.
Yeah, it was like the guy sticks the shit in my nose. I'm like, okay. Deviated septum chronic rhinitis. I'm like, okay, that would explain why it would sound like I have a fucking cold.
Yeah.
And game 2. Yay. Woo! Fuck you.
Hey, it's 1-1.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping to be 2-0, but, it is what it is. Oh, that sucked. Sorry, taking a nasal spray.
Alright, where the fuck is Ryan at?
I have no idea. Yeah.
Shit. I mean, unless he's making a fucking milk, quote unquote milk run.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think Ranger's better on the road than NOLA.
Eh, well.
Hey guys, I will be right back. I gotta talk to somebody about our event coming up.
Okay, I thought you were making a milk run.
Yeah.
So I'll be
Suarez is definitely better on the road than NOLA.
just a couple minutes.
Yep.
Bye.
Uh, oh my. I am so sick of goddamn campaign shit.
Oh, dude, try getting campaign shit strictly on your fucking phone as a text message now.
Wait, what?
I'm getting campaign stuff on my phone through text messages.
So do I.
Oh, yeah.
And block.
Oh, what? You just block them?
I block every single fucking one of them.
Yeah, I know. I just tell them, hey, you call here again, you fucking text me again.
No, I block them and I harass the scammers, so. I found a new way to I found a new way to insult them. When they ask for a copy of my electric bill, I say, what, your wife didn't take it after I fucked her last night? Usually they hang up after that.
Whew. My friend Ryan just like.
It's so nice not to have to watch baseball anymore this year.
No, Roddy, my friend Ryan was like, just a shame because we had this game and then we handed it to them.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Yeah, I'm not. And of course, change the season allergies.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're going through there.
Yeah, and also that's what's been screwing up my breathing lately.
And then with my hearing issues and anxiety and being on the freaking roids and all that, like, I asked the doctor, I was like, why are concert tickets on Fridays? He was like, I should sell them. So I sold them. Well, sold out show. There was no way I was actually going to probably enjoy myself. So, yeah.
Right. All right.
Fuck.
All right. Let's get it started. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2. Hold on. Actually, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode. Actually, a new episode. Not of the Nerd Zone anymore. Of Hey, yo, what's the bet? I'm your host, F. and Ronnie, and with me, as always.
What the fuck? Hey, yo, what the what?
What the? Read the fucking title screen and introduce yourself.
I'm Trips. I don't know what the fuck you said. So, yeah.
What's the bet?
Oh, what's the bet?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
And?
The Zombie Master, and I have to say, go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Yeah.
Yep. On today's episode, we will be talking about the Major League playoffs. Pretty much what we missed last week, since we had a day off. New stuff that's going on in Major League Baseball, football, college football, the top 25, as well as the start of the NBA season, as well as the week into the NHL season, which, by the way, Chris, your Flyers, good job.
Yeah, we're actually undefeated. I can't believe it. You know, nobody's watching them. Nobody cares. Like, oh yeah, we're undefeated. As soon as we start paying attention, they'll blow it.
You have one of the best coaches in the fucking league.
Who?
Tort.
Who the hell is your coach?
Tortorella.
Okay, but I knew we had Alain Vigneault and we fired his ass.
Yeah, they got when the Islanders got rid of Tortorella at the beginning of the year, or last year, and Flyers picked them up.
What the shit?
Yeah, you have a defensive coach.
Oh, John Tortorella. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you guys actually have a coach. And the Rangers are the Rangers, the Islanders are the Islanders, and the Devils suck.
So maybe we might. No, dude, don't. I'm not tempering my expectations. My expectations are for shit.
Hey.
So if they don't do shit, if they make the playoffs, I'll be very happy. Same as like how the Phillies were. I was like, if we make the playoffs, I'll be happy. If we make the DS, I'll be happy. If we make the CS, I'll be happy. If we make the World Series, grease the polls.
Oh, God. But, yeah, so, like I said, we will dive, if you're new to the show, we will dive deep into the good, the bad, and the what the fuck in the world of sports, and of the world of professional, quote-unquote, sports betting. AKA, like, right now, if you have Appalachian State, I am sorry for you.
Oh, sorry. Some goddamn bill collector called. I didn't know. I heard, like, music. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, fuck you.
What is it? If you are not following, Georgia State is beating App State 14-0.
I was almost like, if that's Martin Sheen calling me talking about a goddamn Senate race, I'm about to block his ass. Emails. Texts.
But
I got a proposition.
What?
No more political ads during sporting events and wrestling shows. None.
I agree with that.
I don't care if it's right wing, left wing, or fuck wing. I don't give a shit. I'm done with it. I don't need to see the Crew to take clown ass anymore. I hated him before. I really fucking hate him now.
Right.
Good luck with that.
No, but would you support that?
I don't do politics stuff, and it just.
I would love for it to. Sorry, John. I would love for it not to show up on sports, but not going to happen because guess what? What's 90% of people watching all across the world?
Yeah, but no. The reason why I say that is because I have friends that are just like, dude, we canceled their cable subscription. We can't take it. Like they want to watch football, they want to watch baseball, and every time they tune in, it's like, Dr. Oz, Dr. Oz, Dr. Oz. Holy fuck.
If they don't want to see political shit, dig a hole, jump in it, and cover yourself up, because that's the only way you're going to avoid it.
See, the funny thing is, with these damn stupid texts, they're like, donate this, donate this, donate that. I'm like, right now in this election, it's like sanity versus kookhole. If you do not know, if you are on the fence right now, you're a fucking moron.
For someone who didn't want to talk about politics, you're certainly bringing it up enough.
I said no politics.
No, yeah.
I'm just saying. Am I saying it's what it is?
God damn. Season. God damn it! I'm seasoned as many times as the fucking Padres came up the bat in the fifth.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
Excuse me.
Milk was a poor choice.
Yeah, milk was a bad choice. Delta 9, not the greatest idea. All right, let's get into...
I'm in a glass box of emotion.
Yeah, all right, let's get into some baseball news.
Baseball's over, isn't it?
No, we still have four more teams are still in it.
Like I said, baseball's over. For me, it is anyway.
Watch the Yankees. At least they're beating...
Baseball's over.
They're tied with the trash cans right now.
Baseball's over.
Just because the Mets are out doesn't mean baseball's over.
No. The World Series is, I mean, either way, it's going to be dogs versus chalk, so.
Well, I'll look at it this way. Right now, we have the best possible... If Philly makes it, we have the best possible World Series. Because that means every game will be at a reasonable fucking time.
Yeah, as long as we don't let fucking Brad Hand near a fucking mound.
Because if we have San Diego versus New York, oh, fuck off. I'm not dealing with a fucking 10 o'clock fucking World Series game.
No,
dude,
if it's San Diego
versus the Yankees,
they'll make it day games.
And not always. They'll make it a 4 o'clock, if anything, because they want the games on the East Coast to be starting at 8. So there'll be 5 o'clock starts on the West Coast.
All right.
Latest.
All right.
Latest. Or earliest, sorry.
I mentioned this to you on Monday, and I'm gonna vent this now so I can get it out of my system now. Now, this is not a knock on all Yankee fans. This is a knock on a certain few.
Oh, okay.
Especially one with the initials of RA, and that's about as far as I'll go. Now, I have been perfect timing, Christian. Play your thing, because I'm about to go off on a Yankee fan, and it's no disrespect to you, but I'm about to go off on a fucking Yankee fan, so I don't want you to think it's against you.
All right, handle your business.
Okay, so the day my team lost, this person who shall remain nameless with the initials RA went on Facebook Live, proceeded to call out people for being Met fans, saying they're fucking this, they're fucking that, go fuck yourself, you should fucking die. Basically saying every insult in the world to Met fans because their team lost. Now, on this show, I've gone after Philly fans. I've not gone after Philly fans. I've gone after the Phillies. I've gone against the Astros. I've gone against the Padres. I've gone against teams. Have I not, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Have I gone against teams or have I gone after fans in general?
Teams.
This is an answer. This is a question
Teams.
I got. Thank you. So, for this piece of donkey shit to come out and blast fans personally by name is a slap in the face to true Yankee fans that actually give a damn about the sport of baseball and have respect for other fans. If their team lost, hey, I'm sorry your team lost, maybe better next year. Don't fucking come on and laugh and make every fucking joke about every fucking thing that happened. Am I sad my team lost? Yeah. Am I pissed off my team lost? Yeah. Am I pissed off at the ownership, some of the ownership for some of the decisions they made? Yeah. I'm pissed off at that. I'm not going to come on this show because, now, like I said, Mr. Yankee fan, go fuck yourself. I hope your team fucking dies of cancer or something like that. I'm not going to come out and say that. I would never do that. Do I hate the Phillies? Yeah, I've always hated the Phillies. But again, I hated the Phillies, not Philly fans, because I have friends that are Philly fans. I have friends that are Yankee fans. I have friends that are Astro fans. God only knows why, but that's still the point. I never go after them. But for this motherfucker, this muscle-bound steroid freak, and yeah, he is one, he can go fuck himself. Go sit on a dildo, and better yet, go sit on a fucking snake. And let it go chomp it until it gets to your dick and bite your dick off, you fuck. Damn. You come after Met fans, you're the lowest form of scum on this planet. You're not a true fan of the sport. You're just looking to bitch slap people just because you think you can get off on it. So go fuck yourself, pal. And if you hear this, I ain't afraid of you. So go fuck yourself. Rant over.
Period. Stop. Yeah, I know who he's talking about, and yeah, none of that was wrong.
Oh boy. I don't know who.
No, I was pissed off because Christian, I spoke to you the day it happened. Christian knows. I talked to him that night.
Mm-hmm.
He knew how mad I was.
Alright, so what exactly started it again, John? Not to have you repeat. My lady called me, man, so I had to mute. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so basically, this steroid muscle-bound freak, this dickless wonder, comes on and starts calling Met fans out by name, saying, "Oh, you fucking losers, go fuck yourself. Your team's a fucking joke. Go fuck yourself." But he started calling people out by name.
Mm-hmm.
That is not respect for somebody. You know what? You want to go, haha, your team lost, and you leave it at that. You don't call somebody out by fucking name because they're a fan of a team. You don't do that.
Right.
That's like me saying, Chris, your team sucks. Go fuck yourself because your team sucks. I'm not going to do that. Or Christian, your team sucks. Go fuck yourself. Or Ryan with the Cardinals. I wouldn't do that. A real person would do that.
I mean, yeah, because there's a difference.
That's the fuck. Ronnie just plastered his name on the thing, so that's the fucker's name.
What's his name? Here, I want to hit him up now.
It's on the screen. It's on the Skype chat.
I tried to send you his link, but you couldn't get to his page.
No, I wouldn't let Rolly. Alright, cool. Yeah.
I didn't call him out by name. I'm giving that respect. That's the littlest respect I'll give him.
Oh, god damn it, Carpenter. Fuck.
I'm on a delay. What happened?
But I'm sorry. That motherfucker has been... Not only has he done this to baseball, but he's done shit to Ronnie, too.
Oh. Nah, Ronnie, Matt Carpenter got called out on strikes.
Oh, they reviewed it?
Nah, I'm following it from the app because, see, I'm kind of superstitious. Around this time, anytime the Yankees are in a playoff, I won't watch the games because it seems like every time I watch, they lose.
Sounds like what Chris said earlier.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like Chris said the same thing earlier.
What about Philly?
Yeah, about watching the game. Every time you watch it, shit goes wrong.
Yeah, because like I was watching Game 3 in Cleveland, and Kevin, the one that comes on with us, the one my friend,
Yeah.
he actually went to that game on Saturday.
Yeah, like, I mean, my whole watching habits as a fan is I usually never watch a full game because if I do, they lose
Yeah, exactly.
and I get angry.
Yeah, because
And
like I was watching that game on Saturday, like I was just saying to them about what's it called, the Yankees in Cleveland, Game 3. We had a 5-3 lead, and they'll end up losing that game, 6-5. Like I know this one with Houston is tied up right now at
Yep,
1.
I'm watching it right now.
All right, you got to keep me updated because I'm not turning it on.
I got you.
But no, I'm
Yeah,
sorry I had an event like that, but I had to get it out.
Nah, man, I hear you.
okay, like,
Oh, I'll be out there next week.
What,
Yeah.
Jersey?
on Saturday, what was it last Saturday? I went to a show. So I was keeping tabs on the game. And then I got to the sports bar of the sports bar portion as they were doing a sound check. And I watched like most of the game. Like I was at like 3 innings on my phone. And people were huddled around my phone because they didn't get FS1. So I had it on my thing. People were huddled around my phone like, yeah. And then as the first band ended, that's when they won the series. I was like, oh shit. And people were like, yeah. And that was that. Like, but of course I didn't watch the full game. When I do watch a full game, they usually fuck up.
And why the fuck
I mean,
game in St. Louis?
yeah.
Eh,
Hi, Ryan.
you missed
Sorry.
my rant again, Ryan.
What was that about?
I'm not going to repeat myself again. It's
Uh,
about that fuck. It's about that fuck who started calling out Met fans after the Mets lost. Because he's a Yankee fan who thinks his shit don't fucking stink. He's a muscle-bound steroided freak
The thing is,
who should sit
Why
on his
talk
dick till he
about-
eats his dick off. That's what I said.
why talk about fans when
Because he's a
they're
prick.
fans?
That's why.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a fucking prick. That's why. Because he's got no fucking balls. Because he knows that one of these days, I'm hoping to God he says something to the wrong person and they fucking rip his ass to hell.
I was gonna say, watch what you say. We are live.
I don't care.
Could be held against you. That's not good.
Correctamundo.
Watch it. Just take a deep breath.
Fucking piece.
I mean, like,
Look, take a deep breath and wait for next season.
Oh, Ryan, by the way, thank you for Harrison Bader.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, he's been fucking terrible. He's been pulling a Shane Spencer in the playoffs.
Yeah,
He's a great player. He's a great player.
yeah, I like him.
Well, there's two fucking people from fucking St. Louis on the Yankees right now.
Who?
Carpenter
else?
and Carpenter
Carpenter.
and Bader.
Oh,
Carpenter.
Yeah,
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say.
with this porn star stash.
Yep.
Is he still hitting or is he cold?
Oh, he's
He
still
just
hit-
struck out on. He got called out on strikes his last at bat.
Look, I'm gonna
And
tell you.
Jameson Tyon's actually pitching pretty well.
There's
Right
a
now.
shocker. There's a shocker.
No, he hasn't been bad this year. Like, see, that's the thing. The Yankees pitching staff as a whole hasn't been bad this year, which is why I think like it's not going to be easy because those Houston teams that we played in 17 and 19, God, it hurts my stomach just talking about them.
Or if you're Bob Costas, only 2009.
Three
Yeah.
cheers for the trash canning team.
Those Houston teams those 2 years were deeper, like offensively, than what they are this year. All right, Adam, man. All right, cool. He got out that. He did a
They
1,
were
2,
deep
3
in the
inning.
can.
Yeah, like they were deeper because like they had Correa. Who else did they have? They had Correa. I think they still
They had
had
Mr.
Yuli.
Don't touch me. I got tattoos.
Of course, yeah.
Altuve.
No, they had his bitch ass. They had Yuli Gurriel.
Cole.
Brett. Yeah, Garrett Cole. Like the only way I know we can beat them is if we get to Houston's bullpen. Like, because their bullpen's not all that great.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, John, but like Houston's bullpen isn't all that great, right?
No, their bullpen pretty much sucks. You know, their closer's not that bad. He's not
Okay.
bad, but getting to him is tough.
Yeah, because they have the depth in their rotation. McCullers,
Verlander.
yeah, you know, I just think of his wife every time I think of Verlander because she's fine as shit.
But I know what you're saying is because that team they have a deep bullpen, but they're not consistent.
But the only thing that sucks with us is our bullpen is kind of down right now. Like, we have a formidable trio with Jonathan Loaizaga, Clay Holmes, and Wandy Peralta. I keep Peralta at closer and make Clay Holmes your setup man.
Yeah, because you know what it is, and it's the same thing, and we've said this during the season. That's the same problem the Mets have had. The Mets have got a dominant closer, but they got no guys to set him up. I'm sorry, Ottavino,
Oh God,
Rodriguez,
I'm so glad he's gone.
Seth Lugo.
The Babe Ruth of the Yankees you're talking about?
All these guys that the Mets went out and got, including that wonderful Mikhail Givens. Yeah, he's been a real fucking godsend. You know, I mean, all these guys, you can't get to Edwin because they come in and they basically choke up the lead. They cough it up. And that's why a lot of the games the Mets lost this year wasn't because of not hitting. That hurt. But 90% of the games that we lost, that we had leads on, is because the bullpen coughed it up. Because you can't get to Edwin. And you can't guarantee Edwin can go 2 to 3 days, go 8, 9 innings. Eighth and ninth. You can't do that to him because it'll burn out. You know, it's bad enough sometimes they bring him in the eighth and then he pitches the ninth, but sometimes that scares me because he throws so hard he tires himself out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. And like I said, this is not a knock on him. That's the same problem Mariano had towards the end of his career.
Exactly.
You try to throw him try to throw him 2 innings, he's going to burn out. And then you're not going to have him when you really need him. And that's one big thing the Mets have to address next year. If they're going to have any kind of contention, they're going to completely overhaul that fucking bullpen. Not to mention they're going to have to overhaul their starting rotation because they're going to lose half their fucking starting rotation and half their fucking outfield. They're free agency.
Point of order.
Yes, sir.
Why are you saying Edwin?
What do you mean, Edwin?
But why do you keep saying Edwin?
That's the closer.
But that's not what you called him all last year.
Because he sucked last year. And I called him what I called him. And I used to call Lindor Shindor, too. But then he started doing, you get in my better graces, I'll take the moniker off. You play like shit, I'm going to call you Ed Loser Shindor again. Bottom line, that's the way I am with my team. I always have been. It's nothing new. When they deserve it, they'll get called out. I'll call them out. When they play fine, I won't insult them. Because if they're doing well, I'm not going to insult them. Because as a fan, I'm entitled to do that. Just like Christian has bitch slapped some of his Yankees when they play piss poor. Right or wrong, Christian?
Not wrong at all.
By the way, how do you feel about your so-called A's possibly going on 3 days rest?
Look, you paid him all that goddamn money. I'm just saying. Look, all I know is if I was a general manager, my black ass, yes, I brought that in there. My black ass would be like, look, get your ass out there and throw the goddamn ball. When will he pitch? On Saturday?
No, so he's either due to pitch tomorrow.
Okay, see, I don't know how I feel.
Or
about
the first game in Yankee Stadium.
I would go
Which would be
Severino.
Saturday.
Me personally, I would go Severino tomorrow.
Well, here's the thing. So if he goes game 3, that means he would go game 7 if needed on 3 days rest.
Or you pitch him tomorrow,
And then he has game 5.
and then he has game 5 or game 6, depending on where we
Well,
are at that time.
Game 6, if needed, he would be at full rest.
Okay. All right. So look, Here, let me write Garrett a note right now. Nah, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Here, y'all
Here's a
wanna hear
note.
what
Note to Garrett. Don't fuck up.
Nah, not even that.
Note to Garrett. Be an ace. Oh wait.
No. Note to Garrett. Let Amy jack you off. That's what you have a wife for. Yeah, dude, but nah, man. The National League Championship Series, I didn't see this coming from a mile away. Like, the Padres got hot when it mattered the most.
No, I said it when the show started, Christian. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Yep.
I said it. Go fuck yourself, San Diego. With your Joe Musgrove fucking substance on your fucking ear. I'm sorry, he had shit on his ear. You fucking tell me you didn't.
Look, man, look, that was chicken grease.
I don't care what the fuck it was. It was still a foreign substance. Oh, there's nothing there. His ear was, one ear was fucking dull and the other shiny as shit.
Christian, you did not just say that.
But it was chicken grease.
What is he eating KFC in the dugout?
Nah, that was Popeyes.
I was gonna say.
No, he's jerking off and he went on his ear. He's pulling a
No.
Nah,
What was
Ronnie,
he? What was he channeling his inner? What was he summoning his inner Jobu?
Nah, Ronnie, you really want me to be ghetto? That was collard green juice.
That was Church's.
Oh God, nah, Church's ain't that damn greasy.
Bottom line, the motherfucker was cheating and he got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker was
Motherfucker cheated, got away with it.
Motherfucker. Get over it.
Motherfucking needed Jesus.
Oh, Ryan, let me ask you a question. It was against your Cardinals and that guy had that shit. You're telling me you wouldn't have said the same fucking thing?
No, because the fucking umpires went out there and checked him and they found nothing.
Listen.
One ear was dull. The other was shiny as shit. It looked like he fucking waxed his ear.
Okay, we got fucking
What?
I can claim that somebody was cheating? No. Simple.
Fucking Verlander just broke the postseason strikeouts.
Look, we hear them arguing. Me and Chris are just sitting here in our LCS glory.
Dude, I'm watching this, and yeah, he just broke the record for most postseason, but he just beat Kershaw.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, did I bitch?
No, I mean, I'm just saying that was my only thing to bitch about. Is because I know, I mean, everybody in the fucking stands, could every radio station, newspaper said the motherfucker was cheating. It wasn't just me.
The official went out to him and physically fucking checked him.
All right. There is only one fan base that should ever be talked about as trash.
Well, that's the Astros.
And that is the delusional ass Dallas Cowboy fan base. That's it.
Well, we'll get to the Cowboys when we get to NFL.
Are we going to do football
Scooter
again? Are we going to
Magruder.
do NFL again like we did last week?
I think what it comes down to
We can
is
do that.
you guys got beat and your butt hurt about it.
No, I mean, hey, I was pissed. I was just, you know what it is, Ryan, and I'll be honest with you. It's like I said, I was upset, yeah. But what really set me off about this whole thing is what that cocksucker said. That's what set me off.
And what's that?
It's the thing, but it's you weren't here. I'm not gonna steam up again. It's the motherfucker that was calling fans out by name, Met fans by name, calling them this, that, and the other thing because the team lost.
That's
Calling fans by name. That's fucking terrible to do that.
that's kind of, especially in postseason baseball.
You know, I'm
See-
sorry. That's just, you don't do that. And he's saying
Yeah,
nasty
you do-
shit. I'm not going to repeat some of the things that motherfucker said. Because I'm not going to stoop down to that, but the fact that he said that he's doing all this shit and calling Met fans by name. And I said this before and you weren't here. I've always blasted teams and franchises. I've never gone after fans. You don't do that. That's fucking showing you got no class. And this motherfucker's got no class.
I go after Chicago fans because they're garbage.
Yeah, like, you want to hear what I did a couple years ago? My one friend, his name is Josh. And when I tell y'all you don't know shit, he's the epitome of not knowing shit. Like I have a section in my notepad in my phone of all the years he's been wrong, and this goes back to like 2012. So he has like 10 years of just not knowing shit. Well, it was a couple years ago. The Yankees had played the Cubs at Wrigley. This was the year after the Cubs won the World Series, right? We went to that Friday game. That was the one when Brett Gardner hit the go-ahead home run. And then I went to the Sunday night game, but him and his brother-in-law went there. And he was talking all that shit about, the only sweep you're going to see today is LeBron sweeping Toronto because the Cleveland Cavaliers were playing the Toronto Raptors in the NBA playoffs that day. And he's like, so Cubs are winning this game. Jacoby D. Ellsbury, that's what I used to call him, because that's where he spent most of his time, on the fucking DL.
Yeah.
Hits a home run, and that puts us up like 4-1. And I just go up to him. I was drunk as hell, like tipsy. I'm like, you really don't know shit. And Cub fans are laughing. I'm like, you really don't know shit. So I put him on a spot right there. I'm like, all right, so I want to know, what's the difference between human shit, horse shit, and dog shit? I'm like, and I really want you to think. And he goes, I don't know. I'm like, bingo. You know why you don't know? Because you don't know shit.
The difference
And then I had Cub fans trying to come after me. I'm like, look, I'll add to the Chicago crime scene. Don't play with me. I just got out of jail. Hoe ass.
All right. So,
I mean, like, I even told Christian last week when I thought we were going to do a show, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go on mute and let them go off. Because, I mean, yes, did I find what happened a little amusing? Yes, I did. But I'm not going to call people out by name. That's just dumb. The only person I'll call out by name is Scooter Magruder with the Cowboys because he was the one talking a ton of shit. So again, I say, Mr. Magruder, that's game, fuck you.
okay. So, news?
Damn, it's a little hostile tonight.
So, news?
Damn.
I got my shit out. I'm fine.
So, baseball, other than the games that are going on, there's nothing new about that. NBA just kicked off, and boy, there's already news in the NBA.
What do we got?
Freaking Westbrook says his hamstring injury is due to him riding the pine.
He hurt his butt riding the wood? That sounds great.
Yeah, he hurt his hamstring while sitting on the bench.
That's
I'd like-
nice.
What?
In other words, he got hurt because he got wood and he got hurt.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook says the reason he has a hamstring strain is because he's been coming off the bench.
So him getting wood caused him to have a hamstring strain. Sounds like a personal problem to me.
Yeah, that's a load of bullshit.
Where's he hanging out with Yoenis Cespedes and shit?
No, he's been hanging out with LeBron James and his receding hairline.
You be respectful.
Oh, hell no. Oh, respectful is out the window with anyone that compares him to fucking Michael Jordan.
Nah, man. I already told you who LeBron is. LeBron is a better scorer than Magic Johnson.
Yeah, but even then, it's like, listen.
Only thing LeBron does better than Jordan, he's a better husband. That's it. And he's a better teammate. That's it. That's it.
And everyone's like,
and he held on to his hair longer. That's it.
I mean, have you seen that hairline? It's running fast.
Yeah.
That hair
Like, nah. Like, did you hear what he said yesterday?
Nah.
He was like, yeah, we really don't have any snipers, meaning they don't have any shooters. And everybody's kind of looking at it as, you built this team, so you better deal with what you have.
You're the shooter.
Right.
Mr. I need to break the points record. Dude, everyone on the sideline right now is wearing the Brittany Griner. I think it's the Brittany Griner fucking sweatshirts.
Which one?
It's her face on it with the basketball with the number 42 on the back.
Oh yeah.
Let me look these up because it's what I think it is. I
They need
want
to
one.
bring that girl home already, for God's sake.
That's a whole different issue.
Yeah,
I
I
know,
don't-
but still, they need to bring that girl home, man.
Brittany
Enough of this
Griner.
bullshit.
Here, let me see. Griner hoodie.
Good old. This is the one time Joe Biden actually needs to step the fuck up.
Oh, absolutely.
We're not going to go down that pet rabbit hole, but anyway.
No, we won't.
Like I said, Ronnie, be respectful.
Of who?
LeBron.
Oh, well, LeBron ain't winning no MVP this year, I'll tell you
All
that.
right. Oh, hell no. Giannis is winning MVP this year.
You think? I think it's Embiid's
Look,
year. I think it's Embiid.
Look. Giannis is hitting. This is prime Giannis this year. Okay? Like, this is prime Giannis. Like, Giannis won those first 2 MVPs. And he wasn't in his prime yet. Like, this is prime Giannis at the Kumbo.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm saying is if Embiid has the year if he has the same year as he did last year, they might just give it to him because he hasn't won one. He's had a
Nah. Jokic was better than him the last 2 years. Say what you want. Like, Jokic was. I mean, think about it. It's most what player? Most what?
value. Well, see.
Valuable.
Well, no. Here's the thing, though. You're saying Giannis should win it. Well, doesn't Giannis get hurt with Middleton?
Yeah, but I mean, look, Giannis is a walking 30 and 15.
I
and,
understand
like, 12
that.
assists.
I understand that, but I'm saying is though, if you're saying Embiid was hindered by Harden, well then wasn't Giannis hindered by? Wasn't Giannis hindered by Middleton?
Not necessarily. I mean, like Jokic has just been playing out his mind these last 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, that was kind of expected.
Luka's the favorite right now at 4-1 to win the MVP.
Yeah, he could win. Yeah, he'll win one eventually. But like, the thing I don't like about Luka don't play defense.
I'll tell you what. There's one person I'm looking at this that if he can come back healthy, he can make a run, and that's Dame. He's 50-1.
Man, Dame needs to leave Portland.
Yes. Kyrie, that's a joke.
KD, like my 2 favorites to win, and my 4 favorites to win MVP. Giannis, KD, Steph, and Jokic.
I have a very long shot right here that I'm looking at. For MVP, he's
Who?
Chris Paul.
Nah.
Well, hear me out. He has an MVP year. Could be his last year.
Yeah,
He's 100.
He'll probably win MVP of the State Farm commercials.
He's 150-1.
No.
He's 100. He's 150-1 to win MVP.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. RJ Barrett's 500. Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah, nobody care.
Well, they're getting beat right now by fucking Ja.
As they should. Like, stop putting the Knicks on national TV.
But they're the Knicks, and
Stop
they're
putting the Knicks on national TV. Don't nobody care.
they're the Knicks, and they actually no, they're only down 6 in the third. They're only down 6.
Then they fought back.
Yeah. Well, they got a whole new fucking team, except goddamn I don't know how to fucking play. Wishing I punched my hand through a goddamn fire hydrant. Julius Randle.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone gets that joke, thank you, because that was a stretch.
Shut up, Ronnie.
Fucking Stoudemire.
I'm the fucking stretch queso, and you know it.
Holy shit, that bat went flying. Excuse me. God damn it, someone check that bat. It might be corked. So,
All right. Check that pitcher's ear. One of them's shiny.
so who do you have as, so if you think he's MVP, do you think Giannis is winning Defensive Player of the Year?
He could. He did it once. Wouldn't surprise me. Again, this is prime Giannis. Prime
Well,
Giannis. But you know who else I could see winning MVP? Because I feel he has a lot to prove. But it all depends on if he's healthy.
who?
Take a guess. Who do you think I'm talking about?
Not LeBron.
Hell no.
Tatum?
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard.
Where's Kawhi at? So I can give you your number. Kawhi is 30-1.
Yeah, like, think about it. When Kawhi is healthy, he's a top 3 player in the league. I won't say top 3. I'll say top 5.
Well, the question is, well, did he? I don't think he started the season.
Yeah, he is.
Is he? Okay, then he actually is more in contention.
Yeah, because, like, Kawhi, to me, is one of the best two-way players in the league because he can score. Like, I'll admit to you, when he was in San Antonio, I almost said San Francisco. Dear fucking father. when he was in San Antonio, I used to think he was so overrated. I thought he was a system player. But then he really shut me up when he went to Toronto, right? And the rest is history.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, this is interesting. I'm looking through scores right now. The Pelicans are destroying the Nets.
By how much?
It's 92-68.
Ronnie, are we going to go to a Knicks game or a Nets game? Which one?
I refuse to go to Brooklyn.
Why?
Dude, first off, if you're talking about the Nets, it's Jersey. Fuck Brooklyn.
Look, I just want to go see KD so I can throw a brush at his ass.
No, I want dude, it's the Garden. It's got to be the Garden. It's the fucking Mecca.
Dude, I haven't been to the Garden since I was 8 years old.
Yeah, it's the fucking Mecca. What is it? No, Zion's scoring. So Zion's got 22 freaking points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's probably lost some weight.
Oh, dude, he's actually jacked now.
Oh, okay.
Zion's 22. Freaking Brandon Ingram has 23. Freaking McCollum has got 16.
All right, we gotta tee off on Verlander. He's 80 pitches through 5.
Oh God.
So we're making him throw, but yeah, like he's not. We gotta tee off on him. Like we gotta score at least 2 runs this inning. And you know what? I almost want to be greedy when I say this. We need both games in Houston.
Yeah, you don't. You can live with a split, but you don't want to split.
Nah, I want both.
So,
Holy shit, Verlander looks old now.
Yeah, he does.
yeah, it does. And how has he got that fine ass wife? Is still. He's
You know,
banging.
last time I saw Verlander, he was like really skinny and shit. Now he looks like a dad.
Yeah, and he's banging Kate Upton.
Viagra.
Yeah, he's banging.
He looks like mini Ben Roethlisberger.
Listen. The motherfucker's a multi-millionaire and he's banging Kate Upton. I don't give a shit.
Viagra.
No,
No,
I'm
no.
saying Verlander looks like mini Ben Roethlisberger now. What the fuck?
Yeah, John, in a couple years he's going to need ginkgo biloba to remember what it's like to have a hard-on.
Yeah.
It might be because of his
Viagra's
chin.
a hell of a drug.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be wheeling him around in the wheelchair or He's gonna be walking into the walker with the fucking tennis balls on the front.
So, all right, so
They can wheel him out to the mound all they want as long as he like pitches 5 innings. They don't care.
whatever he's doing, he's freaking great at it.
She must ravage him after the game because he probably doesn't fuck her the day of the game because he needs all his strength.
Jesus.
Look,
So-
man, look, I have her on a leash. Look, give me head every 5th day before I go and pitch, and then I'm fucking in between starts. Okay.
Hey, at least you're not like
remember-
at least you're not like Dwight Good and fucking people in the dugout,
Look, I do
Oh, that was the
too.
bullpen.
the bullpen.
Look, I do that too. Yeah, like I
And when you're
remember
done,
one
throw bleach
time,
on 'em.
like, Look, I remember
Jesus.
one time a couple years ago when Jay Cutler was playing for the Bears. Someone was like, "Ah, damn, Cutler's groin is hurt." I'm like, Kristen can still ride it. The fuck? Okay.
Oh, unlike the giant in England. Where it looked like, have you seen that video?
Yeah, I have.
The dude getting a groin massage and it looks like the trainer's jacking him off.
Yeah, yeah.
What I have to wonder about Jay Cutler was, did his helmet ever fit him?
No, because that's why it always came
Like,
off.
you look at him, his helmet is like way down over his eyes. I'm like, no wonder he sucked at quarterback. He couldn't see shit.
Because all the blood was going somewhere else.
Hey yo.
Hello.
I'm just wondering. I'm like, I mean, in Denver, did his helmet fit and he got the shit beat out of him where it didn't fit anymore? Or what? I mean, shit.
Oh, why? What the fuck? Oh, I can't wait to tell Chris this.
Uh-oh.
Do it.
Let's go into college basketball. An article that came out at 6 o'clock today. And the headline reads, Baylor's Scott Drew would like this number of teams in the NCAA tournament. Would you like to guess how many number of teams he wants in the NCAA tournament?
50,
No. Well, there's already 64, so it's got to be...
80.
Nope. Chris?
Wait, what was the article? I mean, I'm sorry, my hearing.
So, no, it's fine. Baylor's Scott Drew would like this many teams in the NCAA tournament. Take a guess before I say the number. What number of teams you think he wants in?
Huh?
How many number?
Yada, yada,
Okay,
just
how-
turn
Ryan,
this
just say the number.
How many teams you think he wants in the NCAA tournament?
64, right? It's 64, but there's always playing games.
Right, but he wants more. So he wants more.
Lower?
No, more. He wants more. Hold on. All right, Ryan. How many do you think?
Fuck! What do you want? More playing games?
Yes, that's exactly. But hold on. I'm gonna type out the question here.
Dude, just make the whole regular season completely irrelevant. Just put all 100 whatever teams in a damn tournament and let them go then. It makes no sense.
Yeah, Ryan. How many teams do you think he wants in the tournament?
It's ridiculous. Like,
don't know.
just make the regular season in college basketball even more meaningless
All
than
right.
it already is.
He wants 128 teams.
Oh, he had his goddamn mind.
Can I have 10 to 20 pounds of whatever that motherfucker's smoking?
Chris, I just typed in how many teams he wants.
Damn it.
128? Fuck that.
All right, Ronnie. Justin
Dude,
Verlander.
I was going by football. I think football's like, what, 102?
Yeah,
All
Used
right,
to
Ronnie. Verlander's at 91 pitches.
yeah. I'm about to get the 90 first. So
That's ridiculous. with 64. Keep it with 64. If anything, like, all right, you want a playing game, fine. But the playing games for, like, be like for the 16 seeds. No bullshit.
Like I said, if you're going to do anything, if you're ever going to expand it, you fade out the NIT and you put the NIT into the NCAA tournament.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. After that, you're done. You're fucked. If you can't make it where there's 96 fucking teams, you should not be a basketball school.
At all.
Granted, at that point, there is still also 270 fucking basketball teams in the college.
And this is why I don't watch college sports, because there's too many fucking teams to try to follow.
Well, dude, you're not gonna want to know who the fuck's on Incarnate Word.
I mean, if anything, what they want to do, if you want to extend the season, have the 8 bubble teams play each other. The winning bubble team, the winners, like, the top 4 bubble teams are your 16 seeds. Done.
Yeah, well. But, like...
Fuck.
Yeah, he struck him out.
Fuck.
But, yeah, 128 teams. Ha! That's laughable.
Yeah. If that's the case, start the damn tournament in February.
Yeah, so... The AP poll actually came out for college basketball.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna... Christian, have you seen this yet?
I haven't, actually. What's going on?
Alright, I'll do it real quick. I'll run through 25 and up. Doesn't really matter because it's the beginning of the year. Everything's going to change. Texas Tech, and I'm not going to do the numbers. This is 25 up. So Texas Tech, Dayton, Illinois, Michigan, Oregon, Alabama, San Diego State, Virginia, Arizona, Villanova, Auburn, TCU, Indiana, Texas, Tennessee, Arkansas, Creighton, UCLA, Duke, Baylor, Kansas, Kentucky, Houston, Gonzaga, UNC.
Ah, Lord, I could get up and twerk. No, I really won't. But damn.
UNC is your pre-season number 1.
Look, we bring back a lot of that team from last year. This kind of feels like year when we lost to somebody's school on this fucking panel. And then we play Gonzaga the following year. You know, since he likes to say he doesn't remember what happened the following year.
Actually, you bring that up. Villanova got disrespected. They're 16th.
Oh, fuck them. Oh, wow.
That just came over. I just got that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Oh, that's... I wonder if they're going to play the game then. Because they got Bama.
Yeah.
In Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, that game ain't happening, dude. I guarantee that game's called. They're postponing that game. I'm willing to bet.
Dude, it's the SEC.
And also, a former Giant passed away this weekend too.
Yeah.
I saw something. I don't know. I think he was. I have to find it, but I'll pull it up while you're talking.
Now, looking at this though, Christian, I mean, yeah, it's the preseason and there's so many basketball games. Is there any on here that shocks you that they got put in the preseason?
I'm surprised Duke is as high as they are.
They're at 7.
Yeah, like that kind of surprises me.
I'm surprised how low Kansas is. They're 5th.
Wow. Yeah, and they just won the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not shocked at Creighton. I'm kind of surprised Indiana's on here because the Indiana really did not play that good last year.
Oh. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dayton? I mean, I guess they just threw Dayton on there because it's Dayton. Illinois, I really want to see how many how many of those people they lost, because I know the draft had a huge amount of what's it called? Kids from Illinois got drafted to the NBA.
Yeah.
UCLA, I'm surprised is where there is. You know who yeah, here we go. I'm surprised there's no USC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised
it wasn't a Giant player, but I'm sending it to the chat. It wasn't a Giant. They said it was a former player. You guys might know him. I don't know him.
I'm surprised. Well. I'm surprised that no, he might have. I think he played for Jacksonville, but I think he was a Jacksonville Jag when he was when they made that playoff run.
He was shot and killed outside of a bar this past weekend. Christian, did you hear about this guy? Did you know about this guy or no?
A little bit. I don't know.
Antonio Denard. I don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't know much about him.
But no, like, you look at it and, like, NCAA right now getting ready to kick off. They got about a month. So what's the Jayhawks 20-1 to repeat?
Who's the favorite? North Carolina.
Yeah,
right?
by 8. They're 8-1.
Come on, Sion, beat him. Hit him in the head. His pitch count isn't bad, Ronnie. Through 5 innings.
No, they just pulled what's his name though?
Who, Verlander?
No, Tyone.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
32? Shit.
I wonder who they're going to go to now.
Chris, you knew who that guy was, Chris?
Antonio Denard?
Yeah.
Damn, 32? Fuck.
All right. Any other news before we get into the football?
Yeah.
I don't think there was any real news because everything's just all the other stuff's starting back up. And the NFL, boy, is there some shit for the NFL.
All I know is I'm surprised the way the Jets fucking played this week.
You know, honestly,
I'm not.
Nah, you know what?
Discount double check. Yeah, he got discount double sacked.
You know what? I'm not gonna say it now because I think John's gonna like what I have to say about the Jets when we get to the NFL.
We're doing the NFL first because I'm bowing out after the NFL because I'm tired.
I'll say this: I am not happy with the fucking damn Kansas City Chiefs.
I mean,
wait. Are we talking NFL or college first?
NFL.
Are we talking about what caught our eye?
Pretty much. I mean, we can talk news.
Go ahead. Either one of you, because I got to get my thoughts together.
Because, well, first off, go fuck yourself, Kansas City. You
actually thought they were going to win that game?
Yeah, it would have been nice if they did, because I could be sitting here right now telling you the first place New York fucking Jets.
Are we still shit on in the power rankings?
Oh, God. What are your... Okay, so right now you are the second favorite to win the Super Bowl. At 5.5-1. Now behind Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see where you guys at.
Nah, I mean, we were the only undefeated team last week, and we were still not even number 1 in the power rankings. We were shit on.
What the fuck are power rankings? It doesn't really matter. You guys, yeah, because you guys barely got by Arizona.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't give you good power rating.
Whatever.
But no, like when it comes down to it, like the Jets, honest to God, the Jets have been playing solid football. The Jets right now, I mean, if they can hang tight and who the hell knows, the ball bounces the right way, if they can beat Buffalo once and end up tying and just keep it in a tie and pray to God.
Yeah. I mean, I look at the Jets. They're taking after their coach, Ronnie. Haven't I told you this?
Oh,
On the
yeah.
microphone? Like, they have an identity offensively. They're establishing Brees Hall. Zach Wilson's yet to turn the ball over. And it's the defense. Like, look at what that defense did on Sunday against the Jets. And I had the Jets winning that football game, but my thing was with the Jets, they rushed 4 the entire game. Sometimes they even got home to Aaron Rodgers with 3. And they dropped everybody back in coverage. But no, the Jets, they're a confident group. And I think Sauce Gardner has had that impact that I think he was anticipated.
That motherfucker was nuts on fucking Sunday, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's the best corner that this team has had since Darrelle Revis.
But I agree with that. But everyone
I mean,
everyone right now is going crazy about him for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
yeah.
I do not think he will win Defensive Rookie of the Year, though.
Who do
He
you
keeps
have
playing the way he
winning it
played on
over him?
Sunday, he will.
Who do
Here's
you have over him? Steve?
right now. I think if he keeps going the way he is, either Trayvon Walker or oh goddamn it, what is his name? It's or Hutchinson.
Yeah, or you know, if
'Cause
you
right
start
now-
to get it going,
'cause right
you can
now-
put you can put Kayvon Thibodeau, and you know, in the mix too.
I think right now, as much as he's doing well as an island corner, he's not the best corner right now out of the rookies. Because have you watched Jack Jones at all?
I have.
I think he's better right now as at the position, not as a playmaker.
Ah, shit, the bases are loaded.
Yeah, bases
Fuck.
are juiced with 1 out. But I think right now, like, you have that, like, I don't see someone like, I think it's early enough in the year that Sauce Gardner's where he is. He's 2.5 to 1. I don't think he's the favorite, though. In all honesty, I think Hutchinson is the favorite or Walker, or one of the 3 ends, because they're all tied at 6 sacks. Or 3 sacks, sorry.
The other thing too, and I want Christian's opinion on it. That kid, that little running back. I keep forgetting his name.
Bryce Hall.
Brees Hall.
That motherfucker, my
Brees
God.
Hall?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was the truth at Iowa State. I used to rave about him all the time, and yeah, it's just, you know, he's a hard runner. There's nothing really flashy about
Ooh,
him.
Bryce.
And also
about
that
Brees
kid
Hall.
Thomas too. That kid Thomas.
Yeah,
Both of them. I swear to God, it's like I haven't seen 2 guys that good for this Jets team. I haven't seen it since Curtis Martin and fucking what's his name?
Lamont Jordan.
Well, don't they got the running back?
Tomlinson?
No, Lamont Jordan was the 3rd down back for Curtis Martin.
That's the one I'm thinking about. Okay, I couldn't think of his name right off the top of my head. I was like, these 2 guys. It's like when I watched that game, it's like I actually had faith that this team could do something. Seeing the way they played, and what's his name on defense? What's his name? 95.
Quentin Williams,
The Williams, both of the brothers.
Quincy Williams.
Quincy.
and Quentin. Oh my God, the 2 of them were just saying, Mr. Rogers, the grass is ready for you.
Look, I mean, I'm not surprised the Jets defense is playing as well as they are, because this is their MO. This is Robert Saleh's background. The 49ers are one of the best defenses under him when he was their defensive coordinator.
And they're out of it with nothing.
Who?
They got out of it, double play.
Oh, thank God. Attaboy, Clark.
But no, that game, it's like I watched that and I'm like, Rodgers was so pissed off he couldn't get anything done.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
but you know what?
that's what
You know
happens
what?
when the quarterback takes 3/4 of the fucking roster.
Yeah, and you know what? This is all on, what's it called? This is all on Aaron Rodgers, because instead of doing what Tom Brady does, he decided to take all that money, and that's ultimately why Devontae Adams ended up leaving. Now, Green Bay is telling Aaron Rodgers, look, you wanted the money. Now you have to prove yourself. And he hasn't done
Dude.
that.
Rodgers is lost without a number one.
Yeah, because, I mean, look at the chemistry he had with Jordy Nelson. Look at the chemistry he had with, what's it called? With Devontae Adams. Like, he doesn't have that now.
Yeah, Devontae didn't want to leave.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, the management was like, well, we're not going to pay what the Raiders are offering you, so bye.
The other thing that got, I'm just going to say it, the other thing that I noticed, like, I forget who was doing the play-by-play on Sunday for the Jets-Packers game. But,
Iron Eagle.
Nah, it was a game off.
Oh, no, it was Fox. That was,
Greg Olson.
Greg Olson.
But all I know is they kept going on and going, oh, Rodgers is having a game because he's having a poor game because he doesn't have this guy or that guy in there. When you've been in the league as long as Rodgers has, you figure out ways to get around stuff like that.
Yeah, you do.
Listen, you want to know how bad it is? Rodgers got benched.
He got his, I mean, all I know is every time I turned around, he was on his back.
But I'm saying is Rodgers got benched. They put Love in towards the end of the fourth quarter. They called off the dogs by benching him.
The thing is, Rodgers has no trust in his guys because no one is like a Devontae Adams. The only guy that comes close is Allen Lazard. And as soon as the Jets put sauce on him, he was out of it. Like it was over.
Yeah,
They knocked somebody out of the game, too. They knocked somebody for the Packers out of the game.
Nah, but I really like the Jets' defensive game plan, John. And the game plan was simple. Bottle up Aaron Jones because Chris, what have I said throughout the year about the Green Bay Packers? They're going to have to build this offense around who?
Well, Green Bay can't stop the run to save their life.
No, they can't.
And the Jets, Michael Carter and Breece Hall had a fucking field day.
Carter, that's his name. Michael Carter, that was his name. They just ran roughshod over that.
Michael Carter and Breece Hall.
Yep.
Hall, yeah. They just ran roughshod over that.
Breece Hall
defense.
from Iowa State. I thought it was Bryce from Stanford,
Breece,
but I don't think he's in the
Breece.
league.
Nah, it's Breece.
Yeah, Breece.
But that's the first time I actually watched the game and I actually cheered. I'm like, I'm cheering for the Jets right now? They're actually doing shit that's making me cheer? Holy shit.
Yeah, Jets. All right.
Sorry.
I'll say
I didn't hear what
this
you
is
said,
my
Ryan.
hot take.
What'd you say, Ryan? I didn't hear what he said.
The goddamn...
Damn Jets.
I'll say this right now, and this is my hot take. I think the Jets are a better team than the Giants.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Nah,
I wouldn't go that far.
Nah, he makes a point. He
They're
makes
good. They're good, but I don't know about that.
The Giants are a one-man squad, and as soon as Saquon Barkley goes out with an injury, they're fucked.
Okay. Your Eagles bias is showing.
But all I know is it's like the Jets right now. The Jets who have Buffalo this coming weekend?
No, they got Denver.
Was the bong water tasty?
The Jets have Denver.
Is it at Denver or is it here?
It's at Mile High. Denver sucks this year, dude.
You know what?
No Russell
I'll say
Wilson.
this.
No Russell Wilson, and their starting running back is gonna be fucking.
No, Ronnie. You said it wrong. Christian, do you want to correct how the name is said?
Who?
No. We not. No. No. Wait. Hold on, Christian. No. He's hurt. He sucks. He is not Mr. Unlimited. He is Mr. Body Bag.
Denver's all right. Denver's biggest problem is they have no line. Again.
No, not necessarily. They don't have an identity.
No, that is the problem. They have no line. You have Russell Wilson, Jerry Jeudy, Melvin Gordon, fucking KJ Hamler.
Oh, Mr.
The other guy, fucking the other one.
Mr. Sutton.
No, I'm saying you have Russell Wilson, you have Melvin Gordon, you have Jerry Jeudy, you have the other fucking guy, for his fucking name, KJ Hamler in the slot. You have weapons. The problem is Russell Wilson can't get time. Oh my God, it's the same problem Denver had last year. They have no line.
But here's the one thing, and I'm going to say this, and this is the only thing I'm going to say. Sorry to interrupt you. It's like when we're going against, like, Ronnie, you just said this team sucks, right? This is what scares me about teams that suck, and I'll tell you why. Is because that if they're going to start reading the hype that, oh, this team's terrible, this team doesn't have this, they're going to walk in there thinking they could just run roughshod. That's when you get bitch slapped. You can't take any team lightly.
No, but
take
when
a team lightly, let me get my point across. You take a team lightly, that's when you get run over. And the Jets have been notorious for taking teams lightly and getting run over.
Yeah, with shitty coaches. Adam Gase didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Robert Saleh's not letting this defense fucking sleep.
Let me put it to you this way. I remember when Parcells was coach of the Jets. There were so many games that everybody thought, oh, it's going to be a cakewalk. And the Jets got steamrollered. And that's when Parcells was the coach. So it's not on the coach. It's the players reading the hype in the papers. Oh, this team's terrible. This team doesn't have any weapons. This team doesn't have that. They're like, oh, it's going to be a cakewalk. We can take it easy. We can ease off the gas. When you're
coaches only game plan, they can't execute it.
Yeah,
when you're a team as bad as the Jets have been the last how many decades, you can't take teams lightly. When you start getting momentum by beating a good quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback, one of the best, Hall of Famer, first ballot. When you beat a guy like that, that's a confidence booster. And then when you know you're the Broncos' top quarterback in Russell, last name Wilson, is out, you're not going to think, oh, we'll just beat up on the secondary quarterback. How do you know that secondary quarterback's not going to come in and just throw a
Because they played him for pre-COVID and they fucking put his dick in the dirt.
That was then. This is now.
Doesn't matter. He's 5 years older.
But you see, Christian, do you see the point I'm trying to make?
It's Brett Rippon.
I don't care if it's Jack Tripper. The point I'm trying to make is you're going to take this team. You're going to take a team too lightly. That's when you're going to get bitch slapped. When I watch that game on Sunday, I'm going to go in there going, okay, if they start running away with it, that's one thing. But if it's a close game at the half, I'm not thinking this is going to be a cakewalk. They're going to have to keep pressure on. Because I didn't think when the game was going into half that it was 3-3 going into the half. I was like, oh, this shit's going to be a nail biter.
Well, most of the people thought that fucking Green Bay was going to beat them because Green Bay on paper is a better team.
I know it is because it's Green Bay, and trust me, Green Bay is a scary fucking team.
But guess what? Green Bay and Lambeau don't mean shit anymore.
I don't know about that.
I will put money on it. Aaron Rodgers in playoff games in Lambeau is 30%.
All right.
He's 3 for 10. Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
No, I'm saying the thing about Green Bay that people, we even did it. I even did it from the beginning. I was like, oh, Green Bay, like, the legends of yesteryear, they're not there. Green Bay's offensive line is shoddy. Their defense can't stop the run. Flip it. Hold on. And this is where I'll praise the Jets, because the Jets play defense, they run the football very well. When Green Bay, who can't stop the run to save their goddamn life, is getting, the Jets ran it down their throat. And what that does, that creates a lot of opportunity and also creates a lot more comfort for a young quarterback in Zach Wilson. Where I've always said for the longest time, you could have the greatest quarterback in the history of football, in your backfield. If you can't block for him, you're fucked. And that's a fact. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, what has Denver's problem always been? For the past couple of years, they can't block. Russell Wilson goes there. Oh my God, they're going to be amazing. What's happening? They're having ugly games.
What's their?
I mean, that Monday night game was ugly. That was wrestling vomit ugly. And the thing is, they cannot block. And if you cannot block in the NFL, it stands for not for long. They're going to be looking for another head coach.
What's Denver? Can anybody tell me what Denver's record is?
2-4.
2-4. Okay. Now, who's gonna be? Who's gonna? So Wilson's definitely out. Is he definitely out for Sunday's game?
Yeah, as of right now, yeah, they have Brett Rippon starting and Melvin Gordon starting, who, by the way, Melvin Gordon can't hold on to the fucking ball, so he's at least good for 2 fumbles. But yeah.
But if I'm Salah, I'm gonna say one thing to my defense this day. Don't let off the gas. You guys dominated a future Hall of Famer. Regardless if it's Wilson or whatever that other guy's name you said was. Rippon, Rappel, whatever his name was. You can't let off the gas just because you think it's a shit quarterback. You've got to treat that quarterback like he's every quarterback, like they're an Aaron Rodgers or that fucker that's in Tampa Bay.
No, I think the key for the Jets this week, like I said it last week or the week before last, with the Philadelphia Eagles before they had that big game against the Cowboys. The Jets have a huge game coming up.
They got Denver. Don't they have Miami coming up next week?
No, they have New England.
That's right, New England.
Home run, Houston.
Fuck.
Our biggest problem right now, if Howie needs to get anything before the trade deadline, get a reserve tackle, because Jack Driscoll fucking sucks. Oh my God, he blows. Because he was taking over for Lane Johnson since Lane has a concussion.
So, now what were you saying, Christian, about this now?
No, what I'm saying is, this is like a trap game for the Jets because teams, I say it all the time, in college, and you see it in the NFL, you see it more so at the collegiate level, but teams tend to overlook who's in front of them because they feel, oh, we just have to show up. We don't have to put it all together because we're a better team than them on paper. There's no such thing as an easy game.
That's what I was trying to get. That's the point I was trying to get across. Regardless of how shitty the Broncos are, you can't let up on a team like that. You can't.
Yeah.
Because any team at any point could all just come together just like that, and then you're fucked. And then you're going into the next game against New England, and then you're like, then the pressure's on because you lost to a piss poor team the week before, and it could be a snowball effect. That's why I'm saying that regardless of how shitty the Broncos are, they have to keep their foot on the gas. That's what I think. They have to definitely keep their foot on the gas, and they can't let up.
I've always said that they're professionals. They are professionals for a reason. I mean, even if you have to even if I'm saying I get rid of Jack Driscoll because I don't think he can hack it in Philly, which he can't, they're still professionals. Maybe he can put it together. Who knows? Maybe Denver all of a sudden goes against the Jets and all of a sudden their line figures out what the hell was their problem and they put it together. You never know. I mean, it's the NFL. Every game in the NFL is hard to win. Every game. And the minute you don't think so, like in college football, it's a trap game. Let down, look ahead.
Yeah, right now, like you were saying about the Jets, right now, the Jet game opened at 3.5 to the Broncos. Now it's a pick. It went to...
That's scary.
No, that means that Vegas Vegas means if Russell Wilson was playing, the Broncos would be a 3-point favorite at Mile High. 3.5-point favorite. Now it closed and it reopened at 2 with Rippon, and now the bettors are betting heavy on the fucking Jets. That means Vegas is going heavy on the Jets. And in all honesty, the Jets are going to close as a favorite going into this game. Because Brett Rippon is not a good player, and back-to-back.
Games?
No, back-to-back home runs.
Ooh. Oh, for the trash cans?
Yeah, for the trash cans.
Ugh. I'm sorry, Christian.
Ah, fuck. Get him out the game, Boone. This is some. Ooh.
I feel sorry for other teams when their teams lose. I don't call people out.
But anyway, like I'm just looking at this and be like, like you're saying that, yeah, they can't let up, but that Chris is right. They're professionals. If they let up, they're gonna lose their jobs. And Brett Rippon, yeah, the big thing is this is home for Denver. So they're gonna have the Mile High advantage. The problem is Mile High Stadium for people, it doesn't come into effect really unless it's the first 4 weeks, because no one is actually conditioned by week 4. After week 4, their conditioning's up, so it's not really gonna matter about the Mile High freaking atmosphere. But the Jets right now are the better team. The Jets end up being a better team. They will end up winning. And the next thing is, the next game is the fact that they got to go against it's New England, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let me pull up their schedule.
And that's right. And that right there is a big game because it's New England. And New England's not playing the greatest either, so they can beat New England and keep it. I think that if they can keep within striking distance of Buffalo, that Week 9 game of them in Buffalo is going to be huge.
Listen, this is the Jets. They got the Jets, they got the Patriots, they got the Bills, then they got the Patriots again, and then the Bears.
Yeah, the Patriots are not a good team this year.
No, they're not. But
they're beatable. Sorry, they're beatable.
They are. They're floating by. I think.
Right now they're 3-3. They're 500 right now.
Right, they're 500, but they don't scare you like they have in years past. Like they're that team. They're not that team where you had to bring your lunch pail to play them because you knew you were gonna get all they could bring to you. They're just average at that.
Yeah, but I mean, the only team that scares me in that group is the Bills.
Right, and to elaborate on John's point, after watching that game between Buffalo and Kansas City, one thing came to mind, and you know what that is? It's a 2-team race right now in the AFC between Buffalo and Kansas City. Everybody else in the conference really isn't that great. The Steelers are down this year. The Bengals are still a little hungover. The Chargers are struggling. Denver's struggling. The Raiders are struggling. Tennessee is inconsistent. Baltimore can't hold the lead. Miami's kind of come back to reality. Like, the Colts, they've struggled this year. So outside of Buffalo and Kansas City, realistically, if you look at it, who stood out to you?
The Jets.
Besides them, but see, John, here's the thing. I'm not ready to put them in that category. Like, Buffalo and Kansas City are the contenders in the AFC. The Jets are good, but I'm not ready to call them, that team to beat in the AFC.
I'll give you one with what caught my eye about how bad it's been. Vegas.
Yo, Christian.
Yeah.
I'll say right now the Chargers are probably my mid-season underachievers.
I'm not surprised that they're underachieving because they're not mentally opportunity after opportunity to put that game away, to climb back into the game. When you have a chance to put away an elite quarterback and a superstar and Patrick Mahomes, you don't let the from you.
They had a
right?
chance to make a statement on the road. They couldn't do it.
No.
And that game, it's been like a 2 completely. Duty.
Well, yeah.
So we get
I mean-
these picks.
I'm pulling them up. I have them here. But
That
no,
was
yeah.
like, that game was like, how to put it? That game was like audiences going to see Terrifier 2. Like fucking just,
Passing out and
you want to
vomiting.
vomit. You want to vomit and faint. Apparently, people are doing that. But that game was ugly. Or to use Ronnie's term, that game was bowling shoe ugly.
Thank you, JR.
It wasn't a
That
Slobberknocker, in other words?
overtime, I was like, they're going to tie this fucking game.
Brian's been quiet during all this. Does he have anything to add to this?
I do not have anything to add to this.
I know. I just didn't want you to think we forgot about you.
I don't know. I'm here.
Oh, right. Getting to our picks.
Yeah, let's
Just
do this.
expanding my mind.
How many do you have tonight to expand your mind with?
Well, right now I'm reading a very interesting article.
How many milk deliveries did you have to make today? God damn it, Bo Duke!
Is it how many bong hits have you had to take?
No, that's not what I meant. Ryan knows exactly
I'm
what I
being
meant.
sarcastic.
See what you meant. And let me just tell you, John, I don't do bong rips
What is he?
Because-
What is he, 18?
because you go through too much weed that way.
Well, I don't know. I've never done weed, so I've never smoked weed, so I don't know that.
Hey, Delta 8 or Omega 8.
Delta 8.
I mean, I've been in the room where it's smoked, and I've caught secondary, but I've never actually done it.
I don't know. I'm gonna need to validate the validity of this secondhand.
All right, we ready for the games?
Yeah, let's
Let's
do
do it.
this.
All right, we're going to Thursday night snooze fest.
All right, we're ready to pick.
Yep, the Saints take on the Cardinals. Cardinals are a 2-point favorite.
Going Cardinals in that.
I'm gonna go Saints.
Welcome back, DeAndre Hopkins. Give me the Cardinals.
Welcome.
I'm taking Arizona as well. I haven't liked the way the Saints defense has looked this year. Here I am thinking that they're gonna be all in for Dennis Allen, and they're not.
Welcome, Robbie Anderson. Give me Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's a fun one: the Atlanta Falcons take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are a 6.5-point favorite. Over/under is 47.5.
Bengals and who? Saints, you said?
No, Falcons.
Oh.
Give me Atlanta.
I'm gonna go Bengals.
Chris?
Hold on, I'm looking at it. Falcons, Bengals, yeah, give me Cincinnati. It's in Cincinnati, yeah.
Christian?
Like what the Falcons did last week, because they were able to run the football down the 49ers' throat, and they feel if they can do that in one game, they can do it in another. But I think Cincinnati's going to make life tough for them, and across the board, I don't think they have enough to match up with those weapons. But the matchup I'm looking forward to is A.J. Terrell lined up against Jamar Chase. I like the Bengals in this one, Ronnie.
Okay. The Dallas Cowboys.
No, Ryan didn't have his
Oh,
pick.
Ryan, sorry.
Who was it? Saints and
Christ.
Bengals.
Saints and Bengals.
Another underachieving team. That's who they're taking on.
I'll go Bengals.
All right, something must not be up yet because they didn't put any.
There's no money line for it yet.
No, they put that up. What is it? the Detroit Lions versus the Dallas Cowboys. Spread is 7 to the Cowboys.
Yeah, I know Dak.
Jerry World.
Yeah, I know Dak is coming back for this one. And if there was ever the opportunity for the Cowboys to get right in these next 2 games, it's these right here. The Lions, they're a lot better than their 1-4 record shows. They just are on the short end of the stick at times. But I like Dallas in this one. I expect them to bounce back. That offense is really going to get it going because that offense was horrible on Sunday night, not taking care of the ball. But the only issue I have with the Cowboys is when they have something working for them, they get away from it.
Detroit Rock City.
All right, well, if it wasn't for that kickoff return, that game probably wouldn't have blow out on Sunday night. Like, Dallas couldn't do shit, and we were basically tap dancing on Cooper Rush most of the game. So, but this is the Lions in Jerry World, and the Lions can't get out of their own way. And they've proven it time and time again. And I can't say they're the best team at 1-4 because they're 1-4 for a reason. And
yeah, but they play hard is the point I'm making, Chris. They play hard.
Yeah, they play hard. It doesn't matter. You can play hard, but you get in your own way. You get in your own way. I mean, do I really need to bring up a certain defensive tackle that used to play for the New York Giants? The defensive end?
Who?
Moore? Remember Moore?
Yeah.
Or as I like to call him, moron, because every freaking time he made a play, he celebrated or did something stupid and got a 15-yard flag, thus negating the play, and usually ending with the other team getting a touchdown. Yeah, the Lions are that team. Give me Dallas. I hate it. We're on bye, so we're going to stay undefeated, so whatever. But, yeah, give me Dallas and Jerry World. They'll do enough to get past the Lions.
They're going to beat the Lions. The problem is, though, and I'm going to say this, they could have beat Philly.
Yeah, they could have.
Here, you want to know the biggest issue was? You had Cooper Rush throwing 38 fucking times.
And what did I say to you, Ronnie, last week when I talked to you?
Oh,
If Philly turned this into a track meet, it was gonna be tough for Dallas to regroup.
Right.
They couldn't stop they couldn't stop Zeke, and they couldn't stop Tony Pollard.
They couldn't stop Zeke. What? Dude,
I got
we
a
beat the
question for
shit out of
Chris
that motherfucker until
Oh, okay, you're evil. Okay,
kickoff return. Until that kickoff return that gave them life. That was it.
I think I just spun a nerve.
Other than that, we shut the fuck down, Zeke. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa. Let me ask you a question.
Dude,
real quick.
I'm so sick of this poo-poo and shit. Hey,
Okay. Oh,
shut up! Did I poo-poo the Jets? No! So shut the fuck up!
okay.
Hey, don't yell at me, motherfucker. All I had was a question. I wasn't going to say
Hold on.
anything
No.
negative. Don't say shit to me.
John. Let me handle this real quick. Chris, I'm not poo-pooing the Eagles. I'm doing my fucking job as an analyst. You can go fuck yourself as an Eagles fucking... You were a Giant fan before you were a fucking Eagles fan.
So?
So you flip-flopped. Don't give me that.
Oh my God, you really gonna bring that shit up?
No, but
You
let
know
me...
why.
But let me
You
do...
know why.
But let me do my
God
fucking job. Let me do my fucking job and actually analyze the game. Because as an
Really?
unbiased, I'm telling you, if you let me read first, I want to know what John's question is.
My question is, like I said, this is not a knock. It's just a question. With the way the Eagles are playing right now, how long do you think they can keep this pace up? Can they keep this pace up to become a big-time team, a big-time contender this year? Sure, they're 6-0, great. But I've seen teams start off hot like this and then fizzle out. Does your team have enough to go all the way, or do you think there's holes that could possibly show up later in the season? That was my question. So don't rip on me with the Jets shit. All right, I didn't say anything negative about the Jets, so you don't bite my head off about that.
They're gonna win the division. They're gonna win the division because their freaking schedule is soft.
No, I think, all right, if I think we're going to lose, I think our first loss might be in December. That's it. I'm looking at the schedule.
Tennessee.
I think we beat the hell out of the Steelers because we're home. The Texans, I don't think we take lightly because we're not that squad. We beat Washington in Philly. The Colts might be a weird one because you never know who you get. We own the Packers. We've owned the Packers in Green Bay, and now the Packers come to Philly on Sunday night. We own them.
Do the Eagles play the
Titans
Giants this year or no? Or did they already play them?
No, they don't. They touch the Giants in December.
And if the Eagles beat the Steelers, the fans probably will.
That's true there.
All right, I'll say either the Giants game or the Bears game, we probably blow.
No, you'll probably lose to Tennessee because you'll be beaten up by then.
I don't think we lose to Tennessee at home because
in other words,
Tennessee is inconsistent.
So in other words, you think your team is going to make it all? Can your team now? A better question is, can your team the players on this team survive a whole season playing this kind of ball?
Well, one, we're playing the same style we played.
No, I said
Jalen
players,
Hurts actually
not
has
team.
line.
I said players.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts has a line. He has an offensive line. Now when Lane Johnson comes back, that takes care of that gaping hole. Jordan Mailata is one of the best tackles in the league right now. So is Lane Johnson. Kelsey still is an all-pro. And the thing is, Jalen Hurts has weapons. And Jalen isn't, and Coach Sirianni isn't asking Jalen Hurts to beat people with his arms. No. It's basically almost like a double-headed rushing attack every time. Plus, Hurts is actually throwing a football well. And then you got A.J. Brown on one side. You got Devontae Smith on the other. You got freaking Quez Watkins. And then you have Dallas Goedert. And that's just four. Then you also bring in Zach Pascal. Yeah, Boston Scott was a harder runner, I think, than Miles Sanders. But that's my own opinion. Then you got Kenny Gainwell. I think he has weapons. He has a line. Our defense is playing holy shit well. Who would have known that linebackers actually make a difference? Hassan Reddick is putting together an all-pro season. Darius Slay, I think, is one of the best corners in the league, if not the best. Then you have, like I said, they got it going. They're healthy. That's the thing. For the longest time, when the Eagles were good, they were not healthy. Like, oh, you're good. Yeah, too bad. They got the freaking injury bug. And the injury bug wasn't like a little tiny bug. It was a fucking massive spider. But I think we have a shot. We have a shot to go undefeated. Of course, we could say that. But do I think we're going to? No. I think we might finish 15-2? But still, if I'm seeing that maybe our first loss might come in December, that's saying something, and that means we're already in the playoffs. So, okay.
Unless the Giants in Dallas stay put.
What do the Giants have this week?
Giants have the Jags.
Oh, well.
But anyway,
in Seattle. I think the Giants lose that game personally.
All right, let's continue on with the
But
pick.
what I was trying to say before was, before I was interrupted, because I got to make my fucking point about this. You 13 rushes for 81 yards. Tony Pollard, 11 for 44. They were running on you. Cooper Rush should not have been throwing for 38 times, but back when Jalen Hurts only passed for 25. If there was maybe 18 of those left, if he passed for 20 yards, that ball's murdered. Holy shit. if maybe that cuts down on the INTs. Maybe that makes this game a little bit closer because they were rushing the ball on Philly. I hate that you don't see that, but if you look at the game and actually watch it, they were rushing the ball very well. But the Eagles were getting interceptions because they were dropping back rush. That was never their game plan. Rush was never going to beat you. Zeke and Tony Pollard was going to beat you. Now with Dak in there, Dak ain't going to do shit because Dak sucks. Dak wants to be me, not the team.
All right, well, they were not going to be they were actually not going to be a factor until that kick return, which they weren't. Zeke and Tony Pollard were not a factor in the game until that kick return. As soon as that kick return went that far, that changed the complexion of the game. And all of a sudden, Dallas was able to run the second half. Before that, it was looking like it was going to be a tap dance on Cooper Rush in the second half show. Dallas had nothing.
You scored.
Then that kick return gave them life, which is the truth.
Okay, you scored 20 in the second quarter, and then you didn't put anything into the final game. It was nearly tied going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah. What was it going into halftime almost?
20
to what?
3.
3? Yeah. And then it was going to be 20-3, maybe more. And then they had the kick return. They had the kick return instead of 20-3. It was what, 20-10?
No, it didn't get
into halftime.
No, it was 23. It was 20-3 going into halftime. I'm looking at the damn box score.
Yeah, I'm saying it was 20-3, nearly going into half.
Yo, it was 20-3 going into half.
10. They had the kick return, and it became 20-10.
It was 20-10 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Going through the third. It was 3 at the end of halftime. It was 30. It was 20-3. Look it up. Looking at the damn box score.
I am.
Shit. Anyway, what I'm saying is, though, is it doesn't matter about the game. You still have to play 4 fucking quarters. So, yeah, they got momentum. Zeke was still running. Cooper Rush should not have been passing for fucking 38 times.
Fuck.
Yeah, the ball was fucking murdered. Christian.
What, did they score again?
It's 4-1.
Oh yeah, I just pulled it up. Ooh.
Yeah, 20-3, and then they got that kickoff. That's what it was. And all of a sudden, Dallas had a short field and put it in the end zone.
Yeah, hence why you play 4 quarters. You're going to get momentum swings either way.
It was 7, and that was a touchdown. Then they got another touchdown. Then Philly came back when they needed to with a touchdown when they needed to.
But what I'm saying is the game plan they decided to run is not what Cooper Rush is meant for. The whole point of that is to hand the ball off to Dak and Pollard, or to Zeke and Pollard. That is your offense right there. Your defense with Micah Parsons, who actually did a very good job keeping Jalen Hurts in the fucking pocket as that, and not having him rush. And you turn that into, okay, we're going to do this. And they ended up running the ball fairly well. And if they didn't drop the ball back time, there wouldn't be that many fucking interceptions. So we might be talking about something different. The game plan was not played right. They wanted Cooper Rush to beat them when they should have had Zeke and Pollard beat them.
Okay, so, you just want to discount, all 3 interceptions. Okay, whatever.
If they oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You not listen to me. If they ran the ball more, they wouldn't be passing. Do you think there would have been 3 picks from that? Like, Holy shit. I'm not discounting the 3 picks because they made them pass 38 times.
Yeah, that means probably what? They were in a lot of second long, third and long situations, which they were. And when they did actually score those touchdowns, you notice that except for that one long-ass drive that started from their 5, most of the time they were actually near the 50 or in score, or because of kick return, they were actually near in the red zone at the time. It's pretty easy to score when you're in the red zone or you have a short view. But yes, there was that long-ass drive. Yes, there was. Where the Eagles couldn't get off the field for some dumb reason. It happens. Like I've said before, this is the NFL. All games are hard to win.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but you don't think you're going to lose going into December. Let's move on, because I'm not dealing with this shit for the rest of the night. Colts take on the Tennessee Titans. Titans are 2.5-point favorite.
Colts.
I'll take Tennessee.
What?
Colts Titans.
Colts Titans, fine. That's all. I was just giving my opinion on the game. That was all. Anyway.
Right. Yeah. Never mind. I'm not going in it. Colts Titans. 2.5 is Tennessee.
I'm gonna go Tennessee. I actually trust Tennessee more than Indianapolis right now.
I don't like how they're using Matt Ryan. Give me Tennessee. Ryan, who you got?
Tennessee.
You taking the Colts? Christian!
I said Tennessee, motherfucker.
I heard you.
Ronnie, this is one I'm Herb Streeting.
Oh, that's right. Give me your keys to the game. Sorry.
Yeah, I think for when I look at Indianapolis, they got to crowd the box and they have to dare Ryan Tannehill to beat them. And can Matt Ryan keep it going? I mean, I know he threw the football 58 times, but he seems to really be coming into his own place right now with the Colts. He's getting more comfortable with the offense, and they have to keep it running the football, attacking that Tennessee secondary. And then as far as Tennessee, keep feeding that grown-ass man a ball, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has truly risen. And then force Matt Ryan to throw the football and attack the Colts defensive front. Run the football down their throat until they can stop you. I preview this one on Friday.
Yep. All right, next game. Green Bay takes on the Commanders. What's his name? The quarterback is out for 6 weeks. So Carson Wentz. So it's going to be Heineke.
What the hell happened to Wentz?
Broke his finger.
He also had a problem with his elbow.
Oh God, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers may have issues, but they don't have half as many issues as the Commanders.
Yeah, I'm taking Green Bay as well. I just think across the board, it's going to be a problem for that secondary. I think Aaron Rodgers has the best game of his season on Sunday. He looks like the guy that won the last 2 MVPs.
Green Bay.
That defense is going to have to score. Not pitch a shutout, score.
Give me the Packers. Ryan?
Fuck, I'll take the Packers.
John?
I'm gonna take the Packers, but I think I have a feeling this is gonna be a close game. I don't think this is gonna be a runaway.
All right. Tampa Bay versus the shell of the Carolina Panthers. Tampa's an 11-point favorite.
Shell of the Panthers.
All right. Who is actually the quarterback for the Panthers? Is it PJ Walker or Baker Mayfield?
But Baker's fucking done. He's getting bent. He got benched. It's either PJ Walker, and also he's on the injury list. It's PJ Walker or Sam Darnold is back practicing right now.
He's done.
Okay, so Baker's gone.
Baker's on the IL, yes.
So it's either Darnold or PJ Walker?
Yep, and PJ right now looks like he's starting.
I can't man the fall of Baker Mayfield. Holy shit. That's sad. Give me the Bucks.
John, I don't have to ask you. Ryan, you're taking Panthers. Christian.
Yeah, I'm taking Tampa Bay. Even though they really don't look all that great right now. Offensive line has issues. Can that Carolina defensive front get after Brady? Yeah, I think they can. Every other team has done it. Look at how difficult Dallas made life for Brady. Look at how difficult the Saints, well, they're expected to do that, made life for them. Even Kansas City got after them. We know they can be a little shaky defensively as well. And then look at what the Steelers did last week against them. The Steelers finally didn't play soft coverage. Look at all those years when New England was playing the Steelers. It was always zone coverage, and that's pretty much asking for Tom Brady to beat you. And what do I always say? When you play man coverage against Tom Brady, you better have the pass rushers that can get home to him. I like Tampa in this one, but I don't think it's going to be a runaway like people are anticipating.
No, I think I take Tampa, but Carolina's covering.
Yeah.
You know that Brady probably put the fear of God in that offensive line this week.
Probably.
But I will say this. You can tell how much time misses Rob Gronkowski because there were a couple of plays in that game on Sunday where he and Gronk's go-to play was Brady faking it with a play action to his left side, right? And then Gronk's running up the seam route, and they pretty much move the chains, or it's a big chunk play, or it's a touchdown. And he's trying to force feed the ball to these tight ends that he has right now. And, he can't do it because he's not on the same page with his receivers. This is why I keep reiterating the statement. He should have just stayed retired.
Yeah, it's another thing again. Like, how many times we said this? Like, it doesn't matter who you have back behind center if you don't have on the block.
Right.
You don't have anything. I mean, they have skill positions at the ass. It doesn't matter, though, if you can't block.
Right.
I mean, you have Brady, Evans,
Godwin.
Like, right there, you have Fournette. And, I mean, you have weapons. Same as how Wilson has weapons, and if you can't block, it doesn't matter.
Right.
All right. Next game. We got the Giants taking on the Jags. The Jags are a 3-point favorite.
I'm going Big Blue on this one.
Yeah, give me Big Blue.
Duval, give me the Jags.
I'm taking the Giants in this one. I think they're going to make this an ugly game. They're going to run the ball. And they're just going to keep doing what they've been doing, allowing Daniel Jones to just simply control the football game. That's it. Control it. Let Saquon Barkley do what he does. Then your defense is going to handle the rest. And this defensive line, I think, could be one of the best in the league for the Giants, just due to the simple fact they have the edge rushers and Ojulari and Kayvon Thibodeau. But it's the interior of that defensive line that really carries, I think, this entire defense with Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence. And you guys know my rule. You better have game if you have two first names. It's only right.
Yep. Give me G-Men. Rye?
Yeah, I'll take G-Man.
Yeah. Giants right now, again, Daniel Jones does not have to win them games. The defense keeps them in games, and Saquon wins them games. It's the same shit with the Jets. The Browns take on the Ravens. Baltimore is a 6.5-point favorite. Oh, my God. Give me the fucking Ravens.
Ravens.
Lamar Jackson ain't losing this game. Give me Baltimore.
Yeah, I'll take Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm taking Baltimore as well. But when I look at the Ravens now, they're not mentally tough. This is 3 leads blown in your first 6 games of the year. They should easily be 5-1. They could even be 6-0 if we're being realistic. Should have held on to that game against Miami. Should have beat Buffalo, to be quite honest. And they should have won that game last week. Lamar has to be better as a passer. He's been in the league 4 years. He's been a starter 3 of those 4 years. and you should know better than to throw across your body.
Yeah. All right. John, did you pick?
Yeah, I took Baltimore.
Okay. Chris, you took Baltimore. All right. So the Jets take on Denver. Denver right now is a 1-point favorite. Over/under's 38. Hammer the over and give me the fucking Jets.
I'm going to take the Jets, but here's my own thing. I also noticed from last week's game what Justin Wilson needs to do, or Zach Wilson, or whatever
Yeah,
his
Zach.
name is. Zach Wilson. He needs to, when he's in the pot, when he breaks in the pocket, he needs to get rid of the ball he can't keep just holding on to it, because that's how come he got sacked a bunch of times last week, because he keeps holding on to the ball. He needs to get rid of it more often. He needs to stop holding on to the ball, because he did that, and that's why he got sacked a couple of times. He needs to let go of that ball, even if it's just for an incomplete. Don't get sacked. Don't keep getting knocked around. It's going to end up hurting you. But I'm taking the Jets.
All right. Sorry. I like the Jets in this game. It's a lot of the same thing what the Giants have. The only thing is the Jets have more than one running back. So there's that right there. And I think the Jets defense is a little bit more stout, especially against the Denver team that can't block to save their lives. Now, Denver's a little bit more stout against the run, so Zach Wilson may have to beat him with his arm, but I like the Jets in, I guess, like a lower scoring affair than, some people probably have. But so I still like the Jets. And what are they, 1 point? Yeah, they'll cover, easy.
Christian?
Yeah, I'm taking the Jets as well. They're playing with a lot of confidence, and they're doing it in all three phases of the football game. You saw that on display against the Green Bay Packers on Sunday. Did it defensively. Got to Aaron Rodgers with sometimes 3, 4 at the most. Not rushing, not blitzing, just staying controlled, staying within their lanes. That was the first thing. 2, they're running the football, and they're pounding the rock, and they're running it consistently in between the tackles. And then they're doing it on special teams as well. So they're really taking after Robert Saleh, and they've been one of the great stories of the year this year. Denver has no confidence right now. They were expected to be a lot better than what they are. And if anything, they've regressed.
Christian, just an update, 4-2. Home run.
Who hit it?
48.
Oh, Rizzo?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
5-4 would be better.
Yeah, well. All right. Oh,
4-2.
God, the boring bowl. Texans take on the
you got
Raiders.
Ryan's pick. You missed Ryan again.
Did the Jets.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear him.
Goddamn Jets.
Yeah. The Houston Texans take on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Raider Day.
Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is a 7-point favorite. Give me the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Raiders as well. I mean, the Raiders can run the football at least. But so that may account for Carr to have a little bit of time. But the thing is, they've shown before they can win just running the football without a pass. So give me the Josh Jacobs led Raiders.
Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders.
I know, Ryan, you said Raider Dave, so.
Raider Dave.
All right, the Seahawks take on the LA Chargers.
LA.
The fucking Seahawks.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks, and the LA is a 6-point favorite.
Sam Kroenke's got to pay the city of St. Louis $537 million.
Give me Geno Smith.
Fuck you, Kroenke, you piece of shit.
It's crazy. Who would have thought that Geno Smith could lead the Seattle Seahawks to possibly a debate for who is the best team in the West right now?
Geno Smith.
It's ridiculous.
God. Joke Geno Smith is.
I like Seattle against LA. LA is imploding.
Geno Smith for comeback player of the year is a thing.
Yeah,
Between-
Joe Cameron
Could be.
lasted too long
It's
ago.
between him and Saquon.
It's gonna be Saquon. It's Geno's gonna fizzle out.
I don't know, because Rashad Penny, they have a good running back core. It's also the West is just fucking stacked. Ryan, you said Seattle. Christian, who you taking?
I'm taking Seattle in this one because Seattle can do what the Chargers can't stop, and that's run the football. That the Chargers have been absolutely horrible when it comes to stopping the run this year. And I think they're going to run Rashad Penny, and Geno's going to continue to play well. I mean, the Seahawks are really following his lead. I like Seattle.
Yeah, Ryan, what were you gonna say?
What?
What were you gonna say?
I'm good. I'm good. Let's what's next?
Okay, the Chiefs take on the Niners. KC's
The
Niners.
KC's a 2.5 point favorite. Christian.
I'm taking the Chiefs. I previewed this one on the site today. That was a tough way for Kansas City to lose that game on Sunday, but I got to give their defense a little bit of props, Ronnie, because they held one of the best, if not the best, offense in the league under 30 points. They held them to 24 points, which isn't bad, but I didn't like the way they looked defensively on Stephon Diggs late in that game. Like, don't play him off coverage. Play him man-to-man, have some safety help over the top, and the Chiefs just didn't do that. With San Francisco, they were just embarrassed last week, and you see how much they miss Nick Bosa. He is their Aaron Donald of that defense. I'm not saying he's the type of player that Aaron Donald is. I'm talking about it from an impact standpoint because they build that defense around him. He is the end-all, be-all for that 49ers defense. He's great at stopping the run. He sparks up the pass rush, and you saw San Francisco couldn't stop the run. Look for Kansas City to establish Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And then for the 49ers, I'm watching Brandon Ayuk. I love the weapon that he's becoming. There's a lot of versatility on that 49ers offense, and he's the reason why. And he's one of the reasons why. You know what you're going to get from Debo. George Kittle is a grown man, but Brandon Ayuk, you can use him in a different plethora, in a variety of different ways because you can line him up in that slot. You can line him up wide. You can hand him the ball on jet sweeps, and whatever he does, he's productive. But I just don't think the 49ers have the offense nor the defense to contain Patrick Mahomes. Like, for San Francisco to do the unthinkable, they got to hit Mahomes behind the line of scrimmage. Because if you don't, he's just going to pick apart your secondary. And that's what he's known to do. I just think there's too many injuries on this 49ers defense right now.
Okay, Chris?
Surprise, Patrick Mahomes doesn't need a number one, and he's showing it. I like the Chiefs against the 49ers. I'm sorry, Jimmy Garoppolo is not the guy. And again, Mahomes isn't looking for a number one anymore, so he's spreading the ball around more, and I think he's more dangerous now than he was. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, give me KC. I like Kansas City. Night game. NBC, Steelers take on Dolphins. Tua looks like he will be back for this game.
Steel curtain, baby.
I think it's a mistake.
Me too.
Oh, he's practicing, so nothing's been official yet on the. You gotta wait for the injury report.
I started like that dude had some serious fucking head trauma.
Oh, God. Who's starting for Pittsburgh?
Yeah, speaking of that, it's gonna be Mitch.
Give me Miami. I don't care if Tua's not playing, if it's Teddy Bridgewater. Miami's got a defense, and, of course, Mitch Trubisky's going to make Miami's defense look incredibly elite. So, give me Miami.
Give me Pittsburgh. Hold on. Even without Tua, they look freaking pedestrian.
Yeah, Miami's got a defense though, so
That can't stop the run.
well, Pittsburgh really can't run the ball that great, can they? I mean, you're not really saying Najee Harris at the top of the list of running backs right now. So,
Not saying that, but I mean, listen. I think he's unless Mostert actually kicks the living shit out of him. Who's passing it? Because Bridgewater is still under concussion protocol too.
so is Tua back or is it?
He's practicing, but I gotta wait for the injury report to see if he's playing.
Because I saw Bridgewater back last week. He was back in the second half. I guess he passed concussion protocol.
Because you know why? Zappy, not Zappy. Thomas was injured, so yeah, Bridgewater I guess is back. No,
What?
the Skylar Thompson was injured.
Yeah, but I saw Bridgewater back because Bridgewater threw a touchdown in the second half.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be Bridgewater, but I don't. Give me Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's right in a hot hand right now.
Right.
Christian, did you pick?
No, I didn't. You said this is Pittsburgh and Miami?
Yes.
I mean, this can go either way because you look at the Steelers. I like what they did against Tampa last week, but can that carry over? You see what I'm saying? Like, can that carry over into this upcoming week? But you just never know what you're gonna get from the Steelers offense because they're so up and down. Like, yeah, Mitch came and saved the day last week because Tampa's defense was just vulnerable. And, I mean, they ran the ball 29 times. But, like Chris said, they're not really running the football consistently like that. Yeah, their offense isn't great. Their defense has been struggling even without TJ Watt. But with the Dolphins, I think they're going to get a boost. You know, this is what Tua's wanted. And I'm going to take Miami in this one. I just think they're the better team.
Okay, and your Monday Nighter, the Bears take on the Patriots. Patriots are favored by 7.5. Give me the Pats.
Stop, Bears.
New England.
Yeah, New England.
New England.
All right, and those are the NFL. Going over to college football. In the top 25.
Oh boy, here we go.
So, teams that have dropped out of the top 25. James Madison and Kansas. Shocker. Now, in the top 25. Number 25, Tulane. Number 24.
Wait, so who dropped?
Kansas and James Madison.
Just the Dukes? That's it?
And Kansas.
Oh, okay.
25, Tulane. 24, Mississippi State. 23, NC State. 22, North Carolina. 21, Cincinnati. 20, Texas. 19, Kentucky. 18, Illinois. 17, K-State. 16, Penn State, going into the whiteout. 15, Utah. 14, Cuse, the Orange of Syracuse. 13, Wake Forest. 12, the USC Trojans. 11, I don't agree with this, Oklahoma State. Number 10, Oregon. Number 9, UCLA. Number 6, TCU. Number 8 TCU. Number 7 Ole Miss. Number 6 Alabama.
Alabama.
Number 5 Clemson. Number 4 Michigan. Number 3 good old Rocket Top Tennessee.
No longer a joke.
What did I say at the beginning of the year? Number 2, The Ohio State University. And number 1, Georgia.
Tennessee, no longer a joke. Like, their fans actually have to learn how to enjoy college football again. Holy shit. Not only that, they have a Heisman Trophy candidate in Hendon Hooker.
It's not going to be Hooker. It's going to be Stroud. Ohio State's going to take the fucking Heisman.
Ohio State's overrated. I'm saying it again. They're overrated.
You think Ohio State's overrated? I don't think so. I think they have the Heisman Trophy winner, and I think they're going to be in the conversation for the national title game.
Yeah, I think Ohio State's the best team in the country right now because they do it offensively. Those other weapons outside of Jackson Smith and Jigba, who hasn't really played this year, have really stepped up. Look at how Marvin Harrison Jr. has emerged as the number 1 receiver for C.J. Stroud. But I even look at the other kid, Ibuka, or whatever his last name is. He's emerging. He's coming on. They're running the football with Travion Henderson and Mayan Williams. But the biggest catalyst of this entire team has been their defense because they hired Jim Knowles to come in and do what? Shore up the run. And that's exactly what they've done. They've come out with a lot of intensity. But what I like about Ohio State is the simple fact that when they have a lead built up, they're still playing with that same energy and that same tenacity. You didn't see that in previous years. Nah, this Ohio State team is good. It's going to take a really strong line to beat them.
It's going to take a team outside the Big Ten to beat them, actually.
Yeah, that's my point exactly. It's going to take a team with a strong defensive line. Michigan could beat them. Again, they have a strong defensive line.
I mean, Ohio State's going to go to the playoff. And that's that.
I mean, it depends on that final game of the year between Michigan and Ohio State. Remember, Michigan beat them last year, so what makes you think they have the confidence that they could do it again?
If Ohio State goes against an SEC squad, I think they're done. I think if Ohio State goes against Clemson or the Big 12 champ, I think Ohio State wins.
I actually think Ohio State would beat Alabama because Alabama doesn't have the secondary to match up with those weapons.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the one thing about Ohio State that's interesting. They got a big game next week.
Against Penn State.
And they have a trap game this week.
Yeah, they got a snooze button.
The last time Ohio State played Iowa, Iowa ran and blew the doors off of them.
Yep.
Man, the snooze button game.
I'm going to laugh if Iowa drops 40 on them.
Dude, I would laugh my ass off, but I don't even know if Iowa could score 14.
They did
on
it
offense.
the last time they played them. Granted, it was in Kinnick. They put a 45 spot on them. They blew them out.
I said 14 on offense, not as a whole. I just said on offense.
Yeah, what do you think I'm talking about? They blew the doors off them on the running game. And the big thing is they don't be surprised if they're sleeping. They got it's a 28-point spread on them. That game is Iowa. Don't be shocked if Ohio State sleeps on them.
No, I said Iowa. I would be shocked if Iowa actually scores.
Wouldn't
that
shock.
much.
Wouldn't shock for me. Not with how Ohio State, not with how Iowa runs the ball and how Iowa can actually has actually beaten Ohio State. I'm not saying they're going to win. I'm just saying it wouldn't shock me.
Well, that would lend a lot of credence to my overrated comment for Ohio State if Iowa runs the shit out of them.
Iowa always.
Especially in the shoe.
Iowa always runs the shit out of teams, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, they just can't score this year.
All right, let's get to our picks. All right, we're gonna go with the base one first. Indiana takes on Rutgers at Rutgers' home. Rutgers is a 3-point favorite. Over under is 48. Sorry, Shane O'Mac, you ain't winning this one. Give me Rutgers.
I like Rutgers.
Who are they playing?
Indy. The Hoosiers.
Where the hell is this?
In Rutgers.
Oh, Indiana. Oh, Indiana. Okay.
Yeah, no, Indy just means Indo-Slavica. I don't know. What the... Incarnate word.
Give me Rutgers. Indiana's not that good.
Ryan.
Where
RU versus Indy.
are you?
Christian, you got Rutgers, right? John?
Yeah, I said Rutgers. I think his mic's muted.
He might have actually, that or he bailed out because he said he was going to go.
Yeah, he did.
All
No,
right.
I'm still here. I was just gonna wait. I'm not doing I don't have any things for the college stuff, so I'll just wait till the end. For that.
All right. Next on the list, it's short. There's not a lot of college games that I think is interesting this year. All right. Cuse takes on Clemson. Clemson's a 13.5-point favorite. Give me the Cuse. Orange going
Give me Clemson and Death Valley. Give me Clemson and Death Valley. It's been a nice story for Syracuse. Sorry it comes to an end on Saturday.
You wanna explain?
Yeah. Clemson in Death Valley. Clemson's defense is actually starting to get better. DJ is winning games, and Clemson is scoring, and I think they have more than Syracuse does. And if it was in the Dome, I think Syracuse should have more of a shot. But in Death Valley with that crowd, I think Clemson wins. And this isn't an overlooked game anymore because Dabo sees that ranking and be like, no, we gotta really get ready for them. It's not gonna be like, we're gonna show up and then we win. It's not a show up and win game anymore. So Dabo's gonna have Clemson prepared. So I like Clemson.
Cuse
I
has
think Cuse might cover, but I like Clemson.
Cuse has one of the best secondaries in the ACC, next to Clemson.
Okay. We'll see.
So, and all they have to do is make sure if they get home, then this game is going to be a long night because the Cuse are pissed. The DJ this is a noon game in Death Valley. It don't mean shit. Actually, Clemson has struggled on noon games at home. If this game was an 8 o'clock game, I wouldn't think twice about taking Clemson. But this is a 12 o'clock nooner. Give me the orange. Give me freshly squeezed.
All right. I like Clemson. I think Clemson wins.
Christian.
Done.
I like Clemson. I think Syracuse is going to make it tough. I like the way how Syracuse from the slot. So let's come out and attack Clemson second. Clemson, they need a game where they need to put a team away early on because I did not like the way they looked against Florida State. Their secondary is still vulnerable. Yeah, the front seven's good, but what can the secondary do in the back end? Like if they were to play a team like in Ohio State, they would lose because those weapons I just think would be too much across the board. I like what DJ's doing. I really like Will Shipley. I think I think Clemson escapes this one by a field goal.
Okay, Ryan.
Oh, Clemson.
Okay. Ole Miss takes on LSU. LSU is a 2-point favorite.
I'll take LSU.
I'm taking Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Okay. UCLA takes on Oregon. Christian, you're reviewing this. Give me your keys.
You know, I think it's going to be key for Oregon's passing defense to kind of shore some things up because this Bruins team is explosive. You got to get pressure on DTR. You got to keep him in that pocket. Oregon, they're a different team now, especially after losing to Georgia. They've reeled off all these wins. Bo Nix is playing with a lot of control and poise. So it's going to come down to the quarterback play. Which defense can rise up to the occasion and limit the other team's quarterback?
Okay, so the spread right now is 6, and it is a 3:30 game, so it's a nooner on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I like UCLA. In all honesty, no BS. I actually like UCLA to win this game because they did it to Washington when no one thought they could. So I wouldn't be surprised if the people are sleeping on UCLA and UCLA is getting hot at the right time.
It's a tough one because I've seen UCLA beat these teams, but the thing is, UCLA's beat them at home, not really on the road. UCLA's had a nice little home schedule, and now they have to go to Eugene with a raucous Oregon crowd. Welcome back, Chip Kelly. It's tough. I think Oregon pulls it out, but not by 6. I think probably they pull it out by maybe a field goal or 4.
Ryan. Right.
Who is it?
UCLA, Oregon. You hear what I said? Right, you still there?
Stunt cock.
Hancock.
Okay, if he comes back, I'll get the answers from him. But we gotta move on because it's 11 o'clock already. Texas takes on OK State. Texas is a 6.5-point favorite. I don't see why this is in fucking OK State. Give me Pistol Pete. Give me
In Oregon.
Okay, there we go. Give me the Cowboys. Fuck Texas.
Yeah, I'm taking Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State and Stillwater.
Yeah.
Give me Oklahoma State.
Ryan. I don't know what's going on.
Fuck.
All right. Oh, there he is.
You fucking hear me?
Yeah, now we do.
Hello?
Yeah, now we hear you.
Oklahoma State.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with your mic.
I don't know either, man.
Mississippi State takes on Bama. Bama's 21-point favorite. This is in Tuscaloosa. Give me Bama.
Yeah, I like Bama.
Bama.
That's if this game happens. That's also if this game happens.
Why wouldn't it happen?
Because Mississippi State student football player died. 18
Oh,
years old.
yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
So,
Nick Saban doesn't lose twice in a row. Not like that. Give me Bama.
yep. Ryan?
I'll take Bama.
Yeah, roll Tide. Christian, you taking Bama?
Yep.
Okay. K-State, TCU. Christian, this is your other one you're reviewing. Shoot.
Yeah, I mean, for Kansas State, they can't allow TCU to get those chunk yards. You know, they gotta get pressure on Max Duggan, and they have to stay within their box. They know they're not a team that can get into a shootout because they don't have that type of build. Yeah, I really like what Adrian Martinez is doing because he's taking better care of the ball. And, I mean, he's been one of the more fascinating players in the Big 12 at any position. Then I look at TCU. They got to get the Wildcats off the field on third down, and they have to win third down, the third down situation on both sides of the football, and play with that balance. Use Kendre Miller, get Quentin Johnston going on one-on-one situations on the outside because he's a mismatch nightmare. And I don't think Kansas State has the secondary to keep up with him.
Okay. So 3.5-point favorite. Chris, what are you taking?
I'm actually going to go with Kansas State because, well, one, nobody really talks about them at all. And nobody really knew anything about Kansas State until they beat Oklahoma. So, and I think TCU has that nice ranking. I think Kansas State beats them because Kansas State usually is pretty decent on the road when nobody knows about them.
Right? K-State TCU. Your fucking mic. What the fuck? And Chris, I agree with you. I'm taking K-State also. Huh. I don't know what's going on with Ryan's mic. It's weird.
What?
No, Ryan's microphone. Yeah, whatever. We'll get back to him when he comes on. When he gets it
Guys are
fixed.
fucking up.
There it is. K-State, TCU.
K-State.
Okay. Penn State, Minnesota. Whiteout.
Trap game.
Penn State's a 4-point favorite. Oh, you say it's a trap game. Minnesota's actually a really good team. Penn State's going to be up and running it down their throats. Give me Penn State.
Yeah, I like Penn State to bounce back. They know they didn't look good last week, but like I always say, stay focused on what's in front of you because, yeah, you have Ohio State next weekend in a huge game in the Big Ten East.
Penn State in Happy Valley, they just got obliterated against Michigan, home sweet home. Sometimes you got to go home and get right. So Penn State.
Right.
Penn State.
Okay. All right. This is not the game on who's going to win, but this is more for the spread. UNLV takes on Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a 25.
Here we go.
Notre Dame is a 25.5-point favorite. Do they cover?
Dude, UNLV with all right. The spread, I'm taking UNLV because I don't even know if Notre Dame could even beat anybody by 20.5 points. Not this squad. I mean, they're weird. They beat North Carolina, but I said North Carolina can't stop anything, and it was proven right. Marshall all of a sudden sucks after they whooped us. I like Notre Dame to win the game, but there's no way they cover 26.5.
Okay. Christian?
I'll take Notre Dame.
Okay. Yeah. Ryan, do they cover?
No, they don't cover.
Yeah, I agree with that. Purdue takes on Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a 2.5-point favorite. Give me the Boilermakers.
I'm with you, Ronnie.
God damn, you're jumping all over the place. I'm like moving my ESPN app all over the place to see it.
Well, we just.
Eh.
I went down the list and I found other ones that worked. So I got one more after this.
You know what? Give me Wisconsin.
Okay. Ryan?
in Camp Randall. Give me Wisconsin.
Yeah. Ryan, who are you
I'll
taking?
take-
What?
I'll take Wisconsin.
Okay. All right, final one. UCF takes on ECU.
Ain't nobody care.
UCF is a 5-point favorite.
Don't nobody care.
Give me the upset. Give me ECU.
Where the hell is this one? No, I'm trying to find it. Oh, no, we're not. Eastern Carolina?
Yep.
Okay, that's probably why. Trying to find the damn shit Central Florida. Is it 12 o'clock game?
No, it's a 7:30 game. 7:30.
Killing me.
7:30 in Eastern Carolina. They're home.
Alright, okay, found it. Give me the Knights. Give me UCF.
Yeah, I'm taking the Pirates. All right.
Man, we don't even have a spread for Tennessee whooping UT Martin.
Well, because UT Martin's an FBS.
That's probably why.
They'll have a spread. They'll have a spread Saturday morning.
Yeah.
But all right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you everyone for downloading. Thank you all for following. And if you would like to subscribe, please do that on our Twitch. But if you like what you heard, please follow us on all social media accounts under the Nerd Report Network. Follow us individually on Twitter at FNRonnie.
What?
Twitter at FNRonnie.
Oh, at Trips, what the fuck? I think, just fuck it. I'm Trips.
Trips in Danger.
At
No,
the
it's
Zombie
not that
Master.
anymore. I got that band.
Whatever, it still comes up.
Fuck it
At
up,
the
Trip.
Zombie Master.
Okay.
At
Good.
Daily Blitz _61.
At Stuntcock STL.
All right, Ryan, you ready?
I'm fucking ready.
1. Here, you do the countdown this time.
3, 2, 1.
Stunt cock.
Oh, and also with that being said, join us back here on Monday as we dive into the good, the bad, and the ugly of movies and pro wrestling, especially what happened on Tuesday. Oh boy, we got to talk about last night.
Yeah, we sure do.
Oh, yeah.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, tell your friends, tell your enemies, but always remember that no matter what, there always on this show will be a teachable moment. If you don't believe me, that's just a fact of life. Yeah!
Yeah.
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 Oh,